afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Octopath Traveler, which doesn't have as many L's in it as it should, but what can you do? Sometimes Americans get to dictate how things are spelt. So, bit of a shame, but nothing we can do about that. I mean, I'd love to have just spelt it Octopath Traveler, like, you know, properly, but then the logo wouldn't have matched. Though I could have actually asked you to create a brand new logo with a double O just to mess with people.
Yes, that would have been relatively easy.
Yeah, next time I'll just tell you to do that. We'll just actually have a brand new one. Actually, then it wouldn't have matched, because, like, the letters are... I think the letters are actually been intentionally aligned there.
Yeah, okay, but I can also fix that.
You can add an... Yeah, but if you add an extra L into Octopath, then I think that wouldn't work as well.
Octopath Traveler!
Good old Octopath Traveler. Everyone loves Octopath Traveler. So, hello! Welcome to this. This is really good. I like Octopath Traveler. I want to play a bit more. I don't know if this is going to be like a series or anything, but I want to play at least a little bit more. It's really good. Claire, you didn't edit this, so do you know what's going on?
I have no idea.
Right, did you ever play any RPGs back in the 90s? Like the old JRPGs, like Chrono Trigger or Secrets of Mana or anything?
No, but I've played D&D one time.
Okay, right, that's okay. You're fine. You're absolutely fine then. So let's give ourselves a bit of an introduction. Is everyone actually showing up? Everyone's probably fine. Let's just get everyone caught up here. See if I can make this work. So in a minute, there we go. You should have some music back at this point. So basically, Octopath Traveler is the journey of... Okay, I'm going to... Let's test Claire's general knowledge and lateral thinking here. How many travellers do you think are going to be involved in Octopath Traveler?
8.
No. 4 at any one time, I think. But there's 8 total.
Okay, but like, my guess was the right guess.
Yes, it was. There's 8, so we've only got 2 of them so far. So these are the 2 we started off with, because these are the 2 characters I found first in my video. So on the right, that's Ulbrich. He has a dark and troubled past. Once the bodyguard of the king was slaughtered in front of him by his former best friend, leading him to lose faith in himself and his fellow man. And now he is on a dark journey of vengeance and redemption to find out whether he can rediscover his own inner goodness and faith in humanity. And next to him is Tressa. She's on her gap year. And just, this is it.
I just want you to know that this is literally the backstory of the main guy from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and by the way, she's in charge because she's way stronger than he is, because I started playing as her, so she's leveled up way more. So she kicks way more ass than the former right hand of the king.
Yeah, sure.
Like, loads more. The student on her gap year is basically absolutely totally kick-ass. You also notice, by the way, that everyone in the city is, like, basically down on the ground with stars to their heads. That's because the first thing he does when he gets in town is he beats the shit out of everyone. But officially, he's dueling them to help them learn how to fight. So as a result of that, it's not bad. It's a good thing. It's all perfectly fine. So those are the 2. It's Tressa and Ulbrich, and Tressa's my favourite. Tressa is wonderful, and I love her. I love that she's got no dark backstory. Like, literally her story begins with her getting up, and she goes, well, the store's not going to stock itself, and goes to the market to buy some wine and fish to put in her shop. And then she decides, you know what, I'm going to be a travelling merchant for a bit.
Jesus?
Possibly, yes. So, what we've actually got is we've actually got a bit of a choice for our audience first up. Because we basically can go anywhere we want. Because what I want to do is I want to go and pick up some more people because I want to have like a full team of 4. Mm-hmm. So, here's the choice. Claire, do you want to get a straw poll ready for this business?
It's open already.
Excellent. So, here's the way we can go. We can start off today by heading north and running into Cyrus, the librarian nerd, and Ophelia, the white mage. Okay. So that's kind of tempting, because then we'll have a healer, and Cyrus just seems like... Basically, Cyrus is a massive nerd who just is happy to stay in the library, but then a book goes missing, so he has to venture out into the world to find it, because a book went missing. That's his backstory, as far as I can tell. So
why are we having a vote? We're clearly going to the library, nerd.
Or there's Primrose, who's the sexy, sexy dancer who has a sexy story.
So that's south, is it?
Yeah, that's... well, technically that's, like, west. It's north or west are the 2 options. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, probably you should say north or west. So north is Cyrus and Ophelia, the white mage and the librarian. Or west is Primrose, the sexy dancer, and Alfin, the alchemist, who I thought had a sweet story, but then the comments where they say, oh, you poor summer child. So, apparently he's got his own dark backstory of some description, I don't know. And also, Tressa needs to, like, nip over here at some point, but whatever. I don't care.
Alright, folks, once again, and as usual, vote in the poll, not in the chat. I'm setting up a poll right now.
Yeah, so we're going to choose which direction to go based on all of that business. It's going to be great. So yeah, we can either head over this direction. All of these guys seem like they're pretty manageable. So I just want to go pick up some more stuff and just basically play the game a bit more, 'cause it's a great game. It's just a really fun game. Basically, it's a turn-based game. So everyone's got, hit points and SP for doing special moves, and you lock special moves as you go along in any order you want to, which is kind of fun. You can unlock any skills you want to in any order as long as you've just got enough points to unlock them, which is pretty cool. So that's nice. And yeah, just basically everyone's got their own ability. So Tressa can turn literally everyone into the game into a shop, assuming Ulbrich hasn't beat the shit out of them first, so make sure you do it in the right order. No, literally, if Ulbrich beats the shit out of someone, she can't buy from them anymore. So she needs to do the buying, then Ulbrich beats the shit out of them afterwards, which is great. So she can turn anyone into a shop and Ulbrich can duel. But, like, everyone's got their own special abilities, which is kind of good. But I think, yeah, I actually did some buying and selling at the end of my video. So everyone's actually pretty well set up right now. Everyone's got, like, some good quality stuff on them. Yeah, like, there's a really powerful greatsword in Ulbrich's hand, so he should be absolutely fine. So, yeah, we can make our decision based on that. And while we're just waiting for some photos to come in, Claire, have you got anything to shout at us at the beginning of the stream right now?
Yeah, shout out to the 2 people that have already sent me cat pictures. It's a great bloody start. Thank
Cat
you
pictures,
guys.
meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the second one in the chat after the poll, just because, don't want to clog with too many links. But shout out to Anthony, who gave us $5 and says, does the walker choose the path, or the path the walker?
Well, the walker chooses the path. I mean, path can't choose the walker, because if there's a choice of path, the path gets no say. So that was a stupid question, wasn't it?
Shout out to Winchester.
And yeah, trees make noise if they fall in the forest, because the lack of an observer doesn't mean there aren't sound waves. Cocking hell, you people.
Shout out to
and don't get me started about watched kettles.
No one's talking to you about kettles, John.
They might do in a minute.
Shout out to King Adeded Bobo, who gave us 100 Danish krona and says, still strongest and therefore best krona.
I think we democratically decided it was the worst krona, but whatever.
And Amit in the chat wanted to know if you were going to do a nuclear winter stream at some point.
I was thinking of doing it this weekend, but the thing is I'm not sure I can actually deal with the joint annoyance of PC elitist fanboys who are going to be annoyed I like using a controller, and Fallout 76 generic haters who just decided months ago they hate the game, and even though they haven't played Nuclear Winter, hate it too, fundamentally because it's a battle royale. I'm not sure I could be bothered. But I am planning to play it with Up Is Not Jump this next week. I am planning to play it, so keep an eye on Twitter for that, because I am planning to stream that on Up Is Not Jump's channel. So I don't have to deal with any of the Fallout or shit. Quite literally.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just dying. It's fine. Carry on.
Yeah. Shout out to Winchester, who gave us 400 Hungarian forints and says, I am here, take my mun-muns. And also said in the chat that I should have made the poll books or boobs instead of sexy dancer or library nerd.
Yeah, books or boobs would have been a good summation as well. How's that looking, by the way?
It's looking like books.
It's looking like books. Alright, that means we're heading back north, so I know which way I'm going in that case.
Yeah,
I need
we
to
have
go.
129 votes for library nerd and healer to the north, and 98 votes.
Though apparently first, as we're leaving the village headman needs to say you truly mean to leave us. We're going to have a nice sad chat.
Shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it is we who owe you, friend. Were the choice mine to make, you would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live.
We won't ever forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our home, at the very least.
Glad to hear it.
I'm sorry, sir. Philip, he wouldn't come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most like.
I understand. Tell the boy I am counting on him to grow strong and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir. I will.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray, come back and visit us.
I love how Ulbricht's story is so serious. It's like the most typical generic fantasy fare you can come up with, and Tressa's just there, chilling out on a gap year, travelling around for fun.
No matter how far your journey takes.
Yes, I know, you're sad he's going. Just let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Oh, there's Philip. Did Philip just attack me?
Philip.
Beat the shit out of Philip.
It's all right. It was a good blow, lad. Getting strong.
This is why Tressa's in command, because she doesn't get beaten up by small children.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger. And then maybe I could.
Is he going to be the final boss of Ulbricht's story? Because I feel like that's where this is going. He sounds like he's the bloody, the evil rival from Pokemon Generation 2.
I'll get stronger too. And we'll see each other again. You have my word.
You better not forget. A knight always keeps his word.
And Ulbricht was sad. Sad that he was trapped in a really generic fantasy story. And Tressa got a much more interesting one. Yes, Earhart something. Discover what he had lost. Wield his blade. What fates awaited. Blah, 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 blah. Move on. Get back to Tressa's story. It's way better. Yeah, don't worry. I'll adjust the volume momentarily. Because the actual, the music in this game is very loud. Hang on. I'm just going to change the settings round for a second. While Claire catches up a little bit, because I need to change. I can fiddle around with the settings a bit. Hang about.
Yeah, shout out to Amzuki, who gave us $10 and says, "Good morning. Have you ever taken a look at Valkyria Chronicles? If not, do. The series has a lovely watercolor art style and really interesting tactical squad-based combat. I think you would love it."
I know of it. I've never actually played it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit quieter. So now I should be able to pull that out of there, increase that up a little bit. So now only the voices should be. That should be a bit better. The voices should be loud. Everything else shouldn't be too bad at all. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, that should hopefully fix that. And there we go. No. Back. There we go. Okay, that should now be a little bit not so bad as a result. So now we head back on our way, and we beat the shit out of some creatures, because, honestly, being only level 6, Ulbricht needs the experience. So I just need to track back the way I came, back towards Tressa's village. Actually, can I just fast travel there? Is fast travel... Is that even a thing in this game? I don't know whether that's a thing in this game. Can I? Yes, I can just fast travel to Ripple-Tide. Well, that's much easier. I probably should have walked there, to be honest, because Ulbricht could have done with the experience. Actually, if I kind of nip in and see my parents, I wonder if they have anything to say. If I just kind of go home. Hello.
Hey there.
No, he doesn't actually... He's not willing to acknowledge me as his daughter anymore.
Great.
No, we're done. We're completely done with each other at this point. We have no relation.
Abandoned us.
Pretty much, yes. I refuse to help stock the store anymore. So there's nothing going on there. But I can obviously do the special merchant action to basically buy anything special. So I can buy a slippery nut off my dad if I want to. I'm not going to on this occasion. It's not my fault. I didn't name the item. It just increases your evade, Claire. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
So, yep, there we go. My own parents refuse to acknowledge me in any capacity. So now I just need to be heading north. I will probably run into some trouble on the way. So, sexy librarian it is. Books over booze.
Ready or not?
And yeah, here we go. Just in case you missed the video, by the way, it's a turn-based thing. Basically, you need to figure out why and how enemies are vulnerable. So each character has a choice of weapons they can use. So Tressa here has basically got the choice between spears, bows, and also her merchant skills, which is wind magic. But we already know these birds are weak to spears. So as a result of that, if I were to hit one of these birds with a spear, then because they're weak to them, their little shield icon with 1 means 1 super effective attack will break them and make them extremely vulnerable. So stab... They are broken immediately, and now they take bonus damage. meaning as a result of that, if I actually go in with this guy and also attack with a spear, which they're also vulnerable to, that does more damage than it would have done otherwise. That guy comes and attacks me, and now as a result of that, I can just basically go over here, break you as well, and we can now basically just start wailing on them. But he's got his spell, but he's got himself some warrior skills. Like, yeah, he can basically attack literally everybody, but there's no point wasting his SP, to be honest, because that we'd need to kind of use items to get it back over time. So there we are. They managed to recover. We can basically just keep wailing on them over and over again, and also you're almost gone. And you're almost gone as well. You've recovered. You'll get one attack in. 15 damage is nothing. And you die as well. So that's broadly all of it is. It's a turn-based game. These are just low-level enemies. This is nice and simple stuff. Do better in combat. Get bonus XP and job points to actually learn more skills. I always want to call them judge points because I played a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance back in the day where JP was judge points. So, yep, now we're heading just further and further north. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Robin who gave us $5 and says, "Good morning, it's been more than 6 months since I've seen you live. How is Tabby the important one?"
Obviously the most important one by far, absolutely.
Now Tabby is doing very good, specifically today and for the last couple of days has been doing very good. In the ongoing saga of Tabby's tummy is a little bit upset. She was having to have medicine and very bland food for a while, and she was not liking it at all.
Not at all, no.
No, and now our vet has updated her, we're just trying things to see what works, basically, because we're not exactly sure what's wrong. And our current assumption is that it's possible that Tabby is allergic to chicken.
Yeah, that is indeed what we're working on right now.
Because all the, like, hypoallergenic kind of, you know, sensitive diet food she was having was all chicken based, and it was kind of making it worse. So now she is eating very, very, very fancy,
extremely fancy fish.
Yeah, extremely fancy fish based food, and she's very happy.
She's super happy about it. Yes, she is.
So there you go. She is sleeping right now, and awaiting the time where she can start and make noise. Make noise again about food for this evening.
Yeah, start begging for food as soon as she wants to. Wonder if I need to actually use swords on these guys. I can't remember if I've checked whether these guys are vulnerable to swords yet. I think I haven't had the chance to attack you with a sword yet, so we'll go for a sword against you. Yes, you were vulnerable to that, and you're already good. I might just try that against you as well. Just see if... Yeah, okay, fine. So his sword's way more powerful, so knowing that's useful to me. So that should be absolutely fine at this point.
Nice.
Good.
Here I go.
Right, Claire, yours while I finish off the flying fish.
Now then.
Yeah, people are kind of amused that Tabby, a cat, is allergic to chicken.
Yeah.
But in fact, our best friend's cat is allergic to fish.
Yeah, that is true.
Which is weird.
That is true. That's also very true.
Shall out of my way.
There you go. And shout out to
battle, I grow stronger.
Who gave us $5. And says, see, you duel people so they learn proper conflict resolution. You should also fight them with power tools, so you can call it industrial resolution.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Keep around the back over here. Nope, can't get over there.
So
hang on, was there a cove over there? Did I just see a cave? Which I think I also saw level 45 listed on that cave, so that's going to be good. May as well just get 2 in just to break you. There you go.
Let's do this.
And you will just go for a double. No, go for a double bow to you. Thank you. And now everyone's looking nice and vulnerable.
Here
Love
I
it.
go.
This should not be a problem at all. You just finish off you, because this guy just basically largely heals up, so you probably won't attempt to attack me. I'd say this is the attack to me. That's all absolutely fine. And you're vulnerable to spears. Just get double attack in. And you're dead. Yeah, I think I just saw a cave around the back there. You just kind of let me know about that. Hang on. Is there a cave here? And is there a really high level cave? I swear I just saw danger level 45. Yeah, that's a level 45 cave. Which means, goodbye, do not go in there. I mean, I just got 200 gold because Tressa's got that magic power. So, okay, remember that cave's there, but don't go in that just yet, because I will be annihilated. Because the game's not kidding. I went to like a level 20 cave, and I couldn't do a thing to the skeletons in the main game. Oh, I found a burglar cat.
Victory shall be mine.
Hello, burglar cat.
Out of my
what
way.
are you vulnerable to? Oh, you've got good evasion. And the burglar cat... Did the burglar cat just rob me? The burglar cat just ran away. I'm thinking the burglar cat might have just robbed me,
turn now.
potentially. And I'm just going to break you. Damn right. And now attack you with great sword. Dead.
With
That
each
cat
battle,
just appeared,
I
looked
grow
like a
stronger.
burglar cat, or a cat burglar, and then, like, disappeared without being hit. I think that burglar cat might have just burgled me. I'm suspicious of cats. I mean, you know you can't trust a cat.
I mean, says you.
I don't
Probably the only reason you can't trust a cat is they know that you're saying that kind of thing.
think cats are trustworthy.
Let us fight with
I think
honor.
a cat is more likely to backstab you than a dog is.
Here I go!
But that's just because cats have better instincts of self-preservation
Have at
than
you.
dogs.
If you say so. If you say
No,
so.
no, I'm
do
sorry.
this.
Dogs sometimes need to, you know. Dogs sometimes need to be less loyal to
Now
humans.
then.
Because sometimes humans don't deserve it.
That's true, but they're still good puppies.
Yes, that's the point. They're always
The
good
thrill
puppies.
of the fight.
Damn straight. Are people, anyone been unhappy with the new levels of audio? Are people a bit
Yeah,
happy?
it's a bit loud and they can't hear me as much.
Oh, now it's too loud, is it? Dear, oh dear. A little bit quieter, a little bit quieter, a little bit quieter. Still, just go. I can never resist a chest, because you've always got yourself... Look, if we've gone for boobs, I may as well go for a good chest when I see it. And I see a big chest back there. Yeah, I see you over there. We'll go pick you up in a minute. Fancy
Let us
chest.
fight with honor.
Hey, that was a nice big fancy
No.
chest. Definitely never resist a fancy big chest.
Yeah. It wasn't funny the first time. It doesn't get funnier if you say it
It
again.
does. It'll absolutely get funnier. Oh dear. Ah, Claire, what have we got going on in the
What to
world
do?
today?
People are mad at you over there not being able to trust cats.
Victory shall
I just
be
think
mine.
if I had to choose between a
Out of my
cat and a
way.
dog for which I could trust, I'd go for a cat.
Victory shall be mine.
No, dog.
Well done!
The other one. The thing that's not the thing. Is that
Well done.
this game requires a bit more thinking than some games. It's a tactical game about using the right weapon in the right circumstances. So I'm going to be a bit more distracted than sometimes.
Sure, this is gonna be fun.
Bit more distracted.
Anyway, shout out to Yash who gave us $2 and says, "Hey John, Claire, and Tabby, do you have plans for Outer Wilds?"
Outer Wilds, that's the one I just played. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a live stream of that at some point. So I don't know precisely when, but I would not mind doing a live stream of that. So that could well be next week, I don't know.
Nice. And Peter gave us £5 and says, "Finally someone says the obvious about those bloody forest trees. Just knock them over. They
Let us
have to
fight
make
with
sound."
honor.
Mm-hmm.
Dear, oh dear.
Alright, so we got ourselves some big creatures around here, so I need to figure out what they're weak to. So, a meep,
Out of my
which I
way.
assume is like a... It looks like a is it a pig sheep? Or
my
I don't
turn
know,
now.
but where's the M come from? I don't know why it's a meep. And you are not vulnerable to anything I've found so far. Okay. What I'll probably
The
do
battle
for you
is
in a moment
truly
in that
joy.
case is, yeah, as you're not vulnerable to any of that, is... Okay, I'll go for a sword against you. Okay, you guys are not weak to bloody much, are you? Did I use bow against you? Okay, you know, I'm gonna go for a big trade tempest because screw it. So that's all foes. See if any of them are weak to wind magic. And okay, what the bloody hell are you bastards vulnerable to?
Victory
No one
shall
seems to be
be
vulnerable
mine.
to anything. There we go. The ants are vulnerable to spears. We know that at least. That's nice.
My turn
I
now!
can't remember whether I tried the bow against the pig. No, I didn't. Good. So now we have at least one vulnerability. That's good. So yeah, we can just now finish
Out
off
of my way.
you,
Let's
get rid of
do this.
aggressive ant, and now you can just basically start getting some hits in on this guy. You're broken, bonus damage, dead. Okay, nothing
Have
too
at
bad. Now that we know what they actually are weak to, we can actually remember it going forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, dead ant.
With each
Right.
battle,
So we know
I grow
roughly what
strong.
they're weak to at this point. That's a good starting point. Tress hits level 10. Old Brick's still at level 7. Picked up a Nox Root. Not sure what that does, but whatever. No, I'm
Turns the light off.
logically yes. Is that actually the name of the thing in Harry Potter? I can't
Yes,
remember.
it is.
Of course you know that. Right, now we've got
It's a very simple, basic spell.
It doesn't even sound... Well, Nox Root doesn't sound like a spell. That sounds like a
No, the
herb.
incantation is Nox.
Yeah. That's just, yeah, because J.K. Rowling has no imagination whatsoever. And just literally just, like, says, fuck it, Latin words. I would be the god of all
Don't
wizards.
say Latins in front of the book.
Because I just speak Latin, so therefore I would be like the master of all Latin immediately. No, magic, the other thing. Okay, so we want to go into, Atlasdam. That's where Cyrus the librarian nerd is. So if it's like last time... Oh, first we've got to kill some frog warriors.
Victory
Because reasons. And you're not weak to that. Alright. And Tressa can take it. Okay, try a spear. Okay, still nothing. And okay, well in that case we may as well just get a massive great level slash against all of you, because screw it, just get a bit of damage in. Okay, well I hope you're weak to bows, or maybe wind magic. Bows? You know what, just may as well get a bit up there. And yes, okay, weak to bows. Right, might try some wind magic against you in a minute, but we'll see. And if assuming you don't die, just try some merchant skills here. Try a trade winds against you, see if you're weak to that. And no! Okay, so whatever they're vulnerable to, don't know what that is. I think Cyrus's ability is he gets to, like, no, which is quite useful. Oh, bloody hell, you guys got some health. Yeah, he gets, like, no vulnerability for free or something. So that's quite useful. So yeah, you'll waste this time on your first thing. Though arguably not the most useful ability, because once you've like fought an enemy once, you know what the vulnerabilities are already. So, I don't know. Into Atlasdam anyway, the adorable, adorable little castle town here. And if it's anything like when I ran into Ulbrich, we'll immediately run into Cyrus, and then he'll give us a nice flashback to what he was doing. So, hello there, man. Tell us about what's going on here.
Hi-ho!
They just want to say hi-ho. Fine, whatever. The largest city in all of the Flatlands. And City of Learning where scholars come! Beautiful. Any chance you've got something good on you, by the way? He's got himself a sprightly earring, speed plus 10 for only 300 gold. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy that. So I'm going to buy his earring off him. And now we've bought the earring, I'm going to challenge him to a duel, if I'm allowed to. And I'm allowed to do that? Yes, I am. Apparently he's pretty strong, because he's, you know, a guard. And I'm getting tired of ruffians like you trying to make a name for themselves at my expense. The guard is like totally done with this bullshit. But I've got a good sword here, so let's just see if this works. Yes, he's weak to swords, which is... Oh, bloody hell! Okay, so Ulbrich's dead. Because that was a duel, does that mean... does he still have his health, though? Okay, he doesn't have much health. Right, so that guard just absolutely... Okay, this is why Tressa's in charge. This right here is why Tressa's in charge. Because she doesn't die to random guards, damn it. Right, okay. So the guard absolutely just trashed him. That's good to know. Are you Cyrus? You're not Cyrus, are you? I don't think you're Cyrus. I'm just going to go do some shopping. Ingredient used in a dish for the king. Ambrosial milk. I don't need that right now in that case. That's an inn. That's fine. Just saved outside. Just got to find Cyrus around here. He's going to be around here somewhere. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Yannick, who gave us $20 and says last live stream that I'll be able to join for a while as I'm headed to the airport at 3 AM tonight. I'm glad it's Octopath Traveler. He's put 2 L's. So,
yay!
You know. Shut up and take my money. You guys rock.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. And thank you for spelling Octopath Traveler correct. Oh, you can't duel children! You can trade with them, but you're not allowed to duel with them. Whatever.
Okay, but can you murder the dads and then make them dance with their daddy, Timmy?
Quite possibly, yes. Yeah, sadly the children don't even have anything good shit on them, whatever. Though I suspect we're going to need to make a dish for the king. And if so, because that's the second ingredient I've seen for a dish for the king. So bear in mind, that child, the woman by the entrance. So I'm guessing that's what's going on here. And yeah, there's natural armourer here. Let's see if you're selling anything special. You got yourself a staff I don't need. Then a bunch of... Ooh, linen robes. Interesting. Everyone loves a linen robe. And I do love Tressa. So that would make her...
Stop pretending you're not going to buy the linen robe, John.
Well, actually, I might not, just because it's going to make her evasion fall massively for a very modest increase in elemental attack and defense. So I feel like it doesn't really suit Tressa. To be honest, I'm happier with her doing that. Though, I could get her a pointy hat, basically promoting her to witch.
Get her a witch hat! Get her a witch hat!
Pointy hat. Actually, I could get them both pointy hats.
No, we don't care about Ulbrich.
It's true, we don't.
Although, I should say, by the way, shout out to Amber Ambitions, who gave us $10 and says, John, I will not stand for this Ulbrich mistreatment. He wants to know why his friend did what he did and find his purpose again. It's a journey of self-discovery, not a dark plot of vengeance. Sad face.
Yeah, but he also wants to kill Earhart. Like, he's made that pretty clear.
Shout out to Spiffing Brit, who's just shown up in chat.
Hello, Spiff.
And says, can't duel children 0 out of 10. Which,
damn straight.
That's pretty much your thought about it.
You can duel some really young kids in the first village. I swear like some of them are still teenagers. You can beat the shit out of them. And also, why can't I use... Hang on, I need to get out of there. Can I actually... where was it? Where's that thing I just bought? The sprightly earring. Okay, why can't I... Oh, no one's got their... Okay, unfortunately, Tressa's not got pierced ears. So she can't...
So that's a...
I'm assuming only certain characters can wear that, so that's not for her, unfortunately.
Or she's already got something equipped, like, on her head or something?
I don't think so. Hang on. Equipment. She's got a pointy hat, but I feel like that doesn't... No, that's an accessory. She doesn't have an accessory. She's got 2 accessory slot opens, but she can't install it. So she just doesn't wear earrings. That's just the thing she doesn't do. So hello there. I'm just going to check if you've got anything new. I mean, admittedly, I'm lacking in money right now. Soothing dust and... Okay. Mild medicinal compound, fine. So that's for what's-his-face, the alchemist, if you've run into him first. Though actually, you are saying things to me about how... Okay, I'm going to speak to you first. Okay, try and buy stuff off him. Then speak to him. Royal Palace is over there. Right, now beat the shit out of him. And, okay, he's not as strong as the guard, so he can beat the shit out of you. Wait a minute, can't we talk about this first? No! Apparently it's not a consensual duel. No. Apparently I just go in and beat the hell out of people. That's so mean. But that's what I do. So that's good. Right, so just hit you with a giant sword.
Victory shall be mine.
This is ridiculous. Okay, and now use cross strike, mega powerful ability. Screw you, alchemist. He actually didn't want to duel, and I dueled him anyway. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how I would define it.
Why? Also, Ulbrich says, a fine fight that was, you have my thanks, to the unconscious body next to him. He didn't want to duel Ulbrich. He didn't want to. You just beat him up. This is basically mugging, especially as you took money off him after he was unconscious. Run before the guards capture me. God damn it, Ulbrich, we can't take you anywhere. Tressa's going to need to buy off the cocky guards now. Right, and speaking of which, there's Cyrus, who's going to give us a flashback. And I think I know who stole that tome. Who was it? Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him just to make sure we all understand one another. But first, back in time. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It's a good life. He also has a cat he strokes. I don't actually know that's true. I just kind of assumed that. I just added that into the story because I thought you'd like it. He's also probably about to speak, so I'm gonna slightly increase the volume because I think we're about to flash back to his opening cutscene. So he's probably about to start speaking. So if so, we want to make sure we can hear him. It's in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out to confront the man in his shadowy subterranean study. He will need wise allies on the path he has chosen. Unfortunately, the only ones that are available are a gap year student and a guy who just goes around mugging people who didn't want to be mugged. So, sorry. Take Cyrus along. Yes, we're taking Cyrus. We want to hear the beginning of his tale too, because he's awesome. So I think he actually has a bit of a long cutscene. Oh, here we go.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago.
He sounds very British. It's like a history lecture given by the spiffing Brit.
Indeed. Our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
No, Cyrus, there's a lot of shame. She doesn't know the name of a city-state as big as the one she lives in that was destroyed 8 years ago. Well within her lifespan. That's a major important public event. There's a lot of shame in not knowing that. If France exploded 8 years ago, I should know about that. France didn't explode 8 years ago, right?
Nope.
Alright, good. I haven't missed anything.
The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct.
That's such a sarcastic, that is correct, and damn well it should be too.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Oh, Princess Mary's a bit of a Hermione. She knows all the answers.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
Fun fact, by the way, I was originally planning to actually feature Cyrus in the original video, but when I started this thing, I realised it actually begins with a really long history lecture, which makes for a bit of a long cold open. So I decided to actually do Tressa instead, which is how we ended up with Tressa, and it's good, because Tressa's the best.
Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
I'm talking to you, Therese.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Oh, stop sucking up, Princess Mary. I think Mary's got a crush on a teacher.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright, Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Was it a missing book by any chance? I've been given permission to enter the special archives. Ooh.
Splendid.
Finally, I can begin my research. Great, let's go find ourselves a library in that case. So just outside the palace, best make haste. There we go. So now we can start tinkering around as Cyrus. And yeah, for the time being, I'm all by myself. Though there's also, ooh, the servants downstairs. And also chess. I'm going to go rob the palace, which I think is allowed because I kind of work here. So that should be absolutely fine. Oh, but first, is that Therese?
Oh.
Oh. Why is Therese hiding down here? Has she also got a crush on me? Is everyone hot for teacher?
Professor Albright.
Oh, cock blocked or not cock blocked like... Oh, no, I'm not even going to attempt to...
They're your students, John.
I think Therese was just cock blocked by Princess Mary. She totally was. Look at that. That is female cock blocking right there. Oh, I thought I'd missed you. Giggle, giggle, flutter, fan waving. What can I do for you, Your Highness? Oh, what is it?
The matter
If you can
is,
spare the time. I had a question about something we learnt today. Oh, yeah, she
But
just got...
of
Yeah, poor
course.
Therese. Poor Therese. What do you want to know, Mary? And yes, she's the tutor, blah, blah, blah. Come on, get on with it. Is the question a quick one?
indeed.
It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
I imagine this will be useful down the line. That is. I fear nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burnt and lost when Hornburg fell. So we do not know. And camera pans
truth
slightly.
is-
In fact, a really weirdly small amount. But what is Cyrus's theory? I believe the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that... Oh.
Oh,
Did they just spot Therese? Or is Therese just sad now they're talking to each other? Yeah, Therese is just sad. Therese is being sad now. Okay.
Or maybe Therese is Anastasia.
With pleasure.
And she is the last descendant of, you know, Hornburg, whatever, and she's magic.
That's possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's entirely... Well, the problem is, in this world, a lot of people are magic, so it wouldn't even be that special. She'd be like, I have magic powers! Like, well, yeah, so does every fifth person. Like, Tressa here's got magic powers, and she's just a student on a gap year, and she can do wind magic. Go on, naff off, Mary. Naff off. Stop flirting with your royal tutor, for
thank
goodness sake. Yes, we know. You stop flirting. Go. Go away. Shoo. I need to go and rob the servants. And yes, wisdom, kindness. I'm truly fortunate to serve in some... Gang, just get on. You're supposed to be getting the book. Stop it. Stop talking to each other. Go.
Someone's stealing your book right now!
Oh dear, I'm running late. Yes,
day.
I wonder how that happened. Stop
Farewell.
flirting with the princess. No, we might have to do something with Therese yet. Oh, is Therese going to run away? Oh no, she's been spotted too.
Oh, Therese.
Hello there, Therese. And
Yes. Do you have
do you
a
have a
question?
question as well? Oh.
no.
Yeah, she's everyone's hot for teacher, and Cyrus is oblivious because he's a library nerd. And no, go back inside. There were chests. Go back inside. We weren't done. I wasn't done robbing the place yet. Goodness sake. Right, yeah, here we go. Servants to rob. Servants to rob. Yay! I got a Thunder Soul Stone, which is not as cool as it sounds. It just lets you do like one thunder spell. And what you wanted, everything here for you. Honestly, I don't. Right, okay, there's just a random suspicious child down here. Just need to rob the place first. Right, while I'm robbing the place, Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Winchester, who gave us 400 Hungarian forints, and says, can we have Tressa buy Philip and sell him later?
I'm not sure whether you're even allowed to buy from Philip. I can't remember if he had the option over him or not. So I do not know whether that is allowed or not. And I'm guessing I'm not allowed into the throne room, which is like through here for the time being,
That's
right?
good.
Head lies the audience chamber. If you would seek His Majesty's counsel, please proceed. Oh, I can just go in. Oh, can I just sit on the throne? No, I can't, but I can pretend I am. My throne now, King Cyrus. That sounds historically appropriate. Right, okay, let's actually... Huh? Yeah,
Does it?
as in like Cyrus the Great, like one of the biggest,
Oh, yeah.
most powerful, richest, important kings in all of history. So yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but it happened
yes,
more
it
than 80
does.
years ago,
Hello.
so you know you can forgive me for not knowing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, people in the chat are also pointing out that if the kingdom was only destroyed 8 years ago, maybe someone should have bloody known what the neighbors' country's religion was.
They clearly didn't like them very much. They weren't keen on them in many ways. Oh dear. And I'm assuming this is the... hang on. Russell just isn't cut out for that sort of work. Whatever we'll see. Move along now. Okay, I'm guessing this is the thing, but I'm not sure what that was about. Here we go. This looks like a library to me. You can tell
It's
because
me,
of the books. And yep, I'm here to browse the special archives, which I assume is like, you know, the forbidden secret tomes, but I choose to believe I choose to believe on this occasion, specialist in inverted commas, he just means the pornographic shit. He just wants to go into the porn section, the adults only bit. And am I allowed in? Yes, Professor Albright is indeed. I'm looking quite eager today. Well, yes. I'm pretty excited to go into the special section, actually. When I heard an original copy of The Church of the Flame, a complete history had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it. So, alright, yes, sign here. Let's go check out the archive. I wonder if it's maybe that's the book that's missing. I'm guessing I'm going to find that book's missing. And then we're probably going to be straight into a bit of a trial tutorial for whatever his special ability is, and then back outside to join up with them two. Is something amiss? Or is the librarian hot for Cyrus too? Is everyone hot for Cyrus? For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy, when you talk about books, you're giddy as a schoolboy. I think this is just Claire's dream guy right here, unfortunately. I think we've got Claire's dream guy right here. I can't compete with this. I'm not the Royal Librarian.
Have you seen yourself when you're excited about a game?
That's true. Oh, that was a sweet thing to say.
Which is great, because what I was going to say just before you started on that line of sight is, why do you think everybody is hot for your character?
Uh-huh. Damn straight.
That's not, like, not everybody is hot for your character, John.
I just really hope it is ancient porn, because ancient pornography is really interesting, because, as some of you may know, I studied classics, and I took a module in ancient sexuality and gender. I've read a lot of ancient porn, alright? I know what ancient porn was like.
He's
it's
looked at
sweet.
a lot of great faces, alright?
I have looked at a lot of ancient porn and read a lot of ancient porn. I've read all the ancient porn we've got, in fact. Like, literally all of it. Back in those days, there was less of it. And not much of it survived. So there's not much porn. Like, future archaeologists have their work cut out for them a bit more when they look back at our society. There's a bit more porn to go through. Ah, lovely. Right, he's titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge. Yeah, it's porn. It's porn. He's titillated. I love the word titillated. It's a great word.
It is a great word.
Brilliant word. The expression on your face says it all. So excited for the porn. So excited for the porn. Let me at the porn. Let me in. Everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge. Yes, Claire.
Alana would like me to ban you.
How? You can't ban me. Oh, secret, dark, dusty underground archives. But the tome is nowhere to be found. And it's not going to be on the wrong shelf. This is a good library, damn it. Oh, that's lovely. His first response is, did someone return it to the wrong shelf? And he checks the nearby shelves in case it's just been filed incorrectly. That actually makes sense. Yes. Archives are strictly guarded and curated, so where could it have gone? Strokey beard, strokey beard, strokey beard.
Professor Albright.
And the headmaster would like to see you at once. Oh, am I about to be accused of stealing the book myself or something? Dramatic. And, well, may I ask you a favour? I'm guessing it's find the bloody book, because you're the librarian. It's your cocking job.
The truth
And the tome we mentioned seems to be missing. Could you locate it? And I begin looking at once. Right, let's go figure out what the flipping headmaster wants now. Come on, Dumbledore. You probably want to put me in mortal peril for no well-explained reason and no clear benefit whatsoever.
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
Alright, Headmaster Yvonne. Good old Headmaster Yvonne. Or Ivan, but I prefer to pronounce it Yvonne. Oh, and it's also Headmaster Yvonne and also his floozy.
For summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Oh, apparently I'm some radical academic who publishes wild theories that aren't popular with the man.
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
How dare you spread knowledge more widely? You are expelled immediately for crimes in favour of free thinking. Yeah!
It is
Fewer
not to be
citations
divulged to the
needed.
public
Yeah,
as a
fewer
whit. Laying it bare
Well
in one of
played,
your silly
well
papers is
played.
out of the question.
Oh, the headmaster's angry because I'm too
I
knowledgeable.
am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
What?
Claire's in a slightly excited sigh there. Claire's into Cyrus.
You are to share
I'm
nothing.
not. I'm just
That wisdom
literally
is for the
reading.
Academy
John,
and the Academy
you're
alone.
so annoying. Just try not to make noise when the dialogue is happening.
Share nothing! Wisdom is for the Academy!
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go.
I was going to notice the headmaster appears to have glowing red eyes, just in case we didn't figure out he was evil from being a dick.
Wait. There was one last thing.
And he's got an evil moustache.
And a portrait of himself
Yes.
behind his
That's
desk.
true.
I
That's
heard
true.
the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer.
How dare he lock me out of the library slightly earlier? I can't go on.
Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
Oh.
What's the matter?
She's a spy.
Secret Hornbug Magic Princess, you're probably right. It's about Professor Albright, sir. Oh, he's not responding to my flirtations. Like you told me to ingratiate myself with him or something. Hello, who are you?
there.
It's the Royal Academy. Yes, I know this is the
Sure
Royal
is
Academy.
ring.
I'm sorry, I think I'm supposed to be going back in here. Sorry, wait, go back in. I'm supposed to be going back to the Academy. Right? Wait, the Academy or the library? Wait, hang on. Is this the same building I think it is? I think I'm in the wrong building. Actually, I've just got into a random school. But I may as well loot it while I'm here. Just going to see if it's got any good chests to loot. Claire, all yours while I just loot this place too.
Yeah, shout out to the Geek Cupboard who gave us £5 and says, "Hi, John and Claire. I'm off to McDonald's shortly. Should I go for chicken or beef?"
Ooh. Chicken nuggets, I'd say, are the best thing going at McDonald's.
Yeah.
I personally would say.
Although I also like the
And I also
mozzarella
enjoy,
straws.
and I like eating them in front of Tabby while while making like so good noises. Now that she can't have chicken anymore.
I'm sorry, but like we regularly cook like actually, free-range chicken breast and whatnot.
Can I help you?
That's not, processed nugget.
Darn straight.
A moment of your time.
And where's the tome,
My
librarian? No, we don't know where it is.
Say it is not so.
Now he's doing more
Actually-
beard stroking. I've been watching a lot of War of the Three Kingdoms recently, so stroking a beard while thinking is one of my favourite gestures. It's great.
You don't have a beard.
Yeah, but like sometimes those guys barely have a beard either, but they still do the motion. It's just a thing. It's a gesture. It's a power play, damn it. And
Yeah,
aha.
it looks less of a power play when you don't have a beard, though, is what I'm saying.
It's true. When you have a long beard, the beautiful smooth beard like Guan Yu's that goes down to his his navel, it looks much better. Right, so we know only a few people have the keys to the vault, which is an excellent starting point. It'll be easier to steal the crown off the king's head. I don't think so if you say multiple people have bloody keys. Impregnable vault, disappearing tome. Would seem we have quite a mystery on our hands. Well, tell me who the people with the keys are. We'll start with that. And so a scholar in me says, which is great. Come on, let's get to the mystery. Yes, Cyrus has a bit of a slow opening. Next to Tressa in particular. Which is why we didn't start with him in the video. I have been told I'd say it was a job for the city guard. No, no, no. Screw the guard. I'll just, like, intellectual Batman this. It's going to be fine. I can see you wanted to go to. You've cracked the case. Yeah, I'm going to go solve the case, damn it. Come on. Just give me some clues. Tell me where to start here, head librarian.
I see.
And come on, come on, come on. Let's get a clue here. And it must be tough. It must be tough being a genius. Yes, it is extremely tiring. Oh, dear. Right, where are we going to start off with this little mystery, then? Best of luck in your search. Okay, you're not going to tell me who the people with the keys are, because that would be actually good. The game is afoot, I declare. Marvellous. So, here we go. Where to begin my search? I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. And guards at the front door would know who've been frequenting the library lately, so as my fellow scholars, and maybe the headmaster. Right, okay, so I have the ability to inquire or scrutinise. So, yes, I can scrutinise this guy to figure out who's coming and going. So, let's see now. Of course, I've got a key to the archives. No, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes is all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway?
Beat him up!
Yeah, I'd say, well, when we get Old Brit, we'll come and we'll beat the shit out of this guy. So, we've gleaned that information. Now we need to go and speak to the headmaster, apparently. So, we need to go and have a chat to him. There, it says remaining 3. So, okay, that means there's one who wasn't originally mentioned. We just need to keep an eye out for the green business. So just check for green people with little green speech marks, because they're the important people. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Yanni, who gave us €5 and says, I can't remember which way it is, but I vote that John goes to pick up the archer lady with hedgehog boobs.
Ah, the naked chick. We'll see. We'll see. Over to the evil headmaster. I think she's quite way out of the way. Let's see now. I know, you know full well I have a key to the special archives, and I would never be so foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have had no reason to peruse those tomes in quite some time. Okay, so he claims that, he has a key, but yes, Dusty hasn't been used lately. So yeah, Cyrus is very intuitive. He can, like, figure things out. Gotcha. So now, yeah, we need to figure out who the other person with the key is, and presumably the librarian will be the person who can tell us that, and then we'll know who the fourth person to speak to is. And that person will probably be the person who did it, and that will probably bring us back to where we are, where we're about to go and actually visit that person, and then we'll need to beat the shit out of them. Right, you. Tell me some more information, though. Yeah, there's a guy over there. Let's see now. Our headmaster, Yvonne, and the guard stationed outside should have keys. Yeah, we know that, and we've spoken to them. So, only the headmaster have the keys. And who are you? Who the hell are you? The key to the archive. Oh, I haven't got that, but I'm not surprised someone stole a tome considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation.
Well, that is really not what you should be saying, Russell.
Yeah, that was not a good thing to say. He knows the value of the tomes and is burdened with debts to boot. So, I wouldn't have said that out loud if I were you, but, alright. And yes, there we are. I'm now standing outside, and honestly, I don't really... I need to basically have a little quiz here. So who possesses keys to the archive? It was the headmaster and the guard. They have the keys.
But of course.
I was waiting for him to say it all makes sense now, but he just says the first bit. Sometimes, yeah, they voice like part of a sentence, but not the second bit. It's kind of weird. So, okay, this was a simple one to start us off, but... as a result of that, yeah, I assume later ones will be a bit more complicated. There are only 2 keys to the archives, one belonging to the headmaster, one to the guardsman. So as a result of that, whose key was used to unlock the archives? Well, we know the headmaster's key was dusty and hadn't been used in a while, so intuitively it must be the guards as a process of elimination. And yeah, for the headmaster's key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archives today. Okay, so that's fine. And the guard, meanwhile, has been acting suspiciously of late, even sleeping while on active duty. Right, then it will be all too easy to lift the key off his person, and even, yeah, return it later, so nobody knew what was up. So is it possible the guard is our man? I'd say it was probably Russell. He doesn't have the motive.
No.
Yeah, no motive, because he doesn't think the book's worth anything. So why would he bother? Instead, yes, it must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. which, you know, could just as easily have been the librarian rather than Russell, but screw it. Apparently we're just going to pin this on Russell. This is all very circumstantial evidence. I feel like this is not...
Also, I feel like if I had stolen the book, I wouldn't be going around telling people I know how expensive the books are and that I have debt, but sure.
No, we're going to pin this on the shifty scholar, Russell. We're going to just label him shifty. He was always shifty. Always using knives in the preparation of food. What a weirdo.
What?
He had a huge collection of knives, like over 9 of them in his knife drawer. Who has that many knives? Clearly it was him. He always acted very suspiciously. Okay, so now we need to find the man and make him confess. Oh, Ulbrich can do that. He can beat the shit out of him. It's going to be great. Word has it he's been doing his research underground these days. And in a literally in a mine shaft under the academy. Alright. Interesting.
Underground lair.
Yeah, he's actually got an underground lair. But are we going to join up with the rest of the team first? And so I've taken it upon myself to investigate this suspicious scholar. And yes, we're all going to actually... Let's get on with it. There we go. Cyrus has joined the party. Yay! So now we've got 3 people. Let's just check what he's actually good at, by the way. Skills. Let's see what Cyrus can actually do right now. So, right now he's got nothing, but can start learning Fireballs, Ice Wind, Lightning Bolt. Oh no, he's already got Fireball and Ice Wind. Fine, so now I've got Fire Magic and Ice Magic. So this has really rounded out my party nicely. And also we can Analyze. Ooh. Reveal hit points and 1 weakness of a single foe. I thought we already knew that. Oh, no, we don't know their max hit points. Yeah, that would actually be quite nice. So, all foes twice, all foes twice, all foes twice. Right, I see what we're going on here. Right, that's quite useful. Okay, so he's got some good abilities on him. But yeah, right now he is a little bit on the weak side. He's only level 1. So we need to take care of him. Tressa, just beat the shit out of him. No, not him. But like, you know, other people who are not him. That's fine too. So let's go find some people to actually beat up. And just keep grabbing some stuff. Yeah, plenty of healing. We might need to actually carefully heal him up. That's all fine. Tressa gets to be in charge. Because of course she does. And yeah, there should hopefully be some monsters in here that we can just beat up. There we go. I don't know what the hell those are, but there we go. Study foe.
Those flying lanterns.
I think so, yes. So as a result of that, I now know a couple of the weaknesses straight away. So straight away we can break that one. And that's weakness to...
Have at you.
Is that... Hang on, I need to go over to him at some point. So we'll just see if you're also weakness to sword by any chance. Fire Sentinel. Okay, you're just also weak to being beaten up by a sword. And yeah, okay, so he's got a staff. So that's a staff weapon. Alternatively, there is his Scholar Skills, Fireball or Ice Wind. And actually, he starts off with 60 SP immediately. Fine, so he's a pretty classic mage in many ways. I'm going to suggest that Ice might be... the Fire one might be weak to Ice. And yeah, okay, the Fire one's weak to Ice. I'm guessing the Ice one's also weak to Fire. So we know what you're weak to already. So just toss these spears at that one. And they melt immediately. We know what you're weak to. Swords, 1, 2, 3. And you melt too. Right, okay, nice and easy. We just get some experience for this guy. And Cyrus just levels up, like, immediately. Because we've just got to get him caught up. So until he catches up a bit, he might be a bit on the vulnerable side. But he should be alright. Claire, all yours while we just beat up some monsters.
Yeah, shout out to Keen who says Analyze is godly, you should get it as soon as possible.
Just need to save up some judge points and then we'll be good.
Yeah, and Pyro Fluffy on in chat also wants me to tell you that you can equip equipment in the equipment menu by actually selecting a slot. So we were having trouble earlier equipping like earrings and whatnot.
Okay, I'll see if they're actually in line with that.
Yeah.
And also we need to find out. Oh no! I accidentally went for flee. I didn't mean to flee. Oh well, that's fine. Cyrus slipped and fell, but that's not a problem. Well, luckily Cyrus is staying mostly at the back for the time being. Let's just go for a little bit of a sword. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so not weak to swords. Actually, they're flying. My gaming instinct says bow is effective against flying. Yep, turns out bow works pretty nicely. And also, my Pokemon knowledge says ice works well against flying.
Oh, ice.
And
Pierce them through.
that was true. Excellent. So that's good. Right, they're all broken right now. We know they're not weak to any of that business. May as well go for a spear hit. See if it's spear. Yes, it is spear. So we now know all the weaknesses of the bats. So that's useful to know. So just, yeah, finish off one of them. 1, 2, 3, and 1 dead. They've got a fair bit of health on them, by the way. And yeah, we know what we need to do now. We just need a bit more ice wind. And that should do some good damage. One of them falls apart immediately. And you come back, but that's all absolutely fine. Everything seems to be under control for the time being. You can actually, yeah, just use everything you've got in terms of spears.
Let's do this.
And keep going on spears. You've got the best spear on the party,
Time
and
to
you go
close
now.
up shop.
Right, okay, so we now know how to take out bats nice and easy, and Cyrus is leveling up super fast, catching up very nicely there. So yeah, we just need to keep on keeping on. I see you over there. Do you want to loot around here yet, or...? No, you're the guy who sells stuff, so I want to actually go the other way first to try and pick up anything that's around here. There we go, round to pick up this chest, because the shop means you're moving forward. And we know roughly what you're weak to, so this should be nice and easy. And as we go into more battles, we learn more too. So let's just go for a spear. Right, now we know there are other weaknesses too. Okay, so this is all working out very nicely right here. So this should be easy now. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, Nova Girl in chat wanted to know if it genuinely follows Pokemon rules or does just one lucky guess.
It seems to. It does seem to. Well, it probably was. That was probably one lucky guess on that occasion. But it did seem to on this occasion, yes.
Ice.
And then shout out to Sarah, who gave us $2 and says puppies on your Twitter. And also hooray for fish for Tabby. Yeah, they're eating yogurt.
What? Are the puppies eating yogurt?
Well, or at least they have their face
for.
My old dog Jasper used to love licking out yogurt pots. They can't be given like a full pot of yogurt, but they like licking out the pots. Yes. If a dog is not fussy and doesn't have a sensitive stomach, then they can really enjoy licking out a yogurt pot where there's only a little bit left. Absolutely.
Anyway, I'm gonna put them in the chat now.
Sweet.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, shout out to Andrew as well, who gave us $10 and says, "It's my first live stream. Really enjoy watching your stuff."
It is a good
Welcome,
day
Andrew.
for battle.
Welcome indeed.
Victory shall be mine.
That's it. That's the message.
Okay, well, welcome.
Too.
Out of my way.
And we just need to figure out what this giant skeleton's weak
Here
to.
I go.
So go for bow, as you're the only person with bow. And not vulnerable to that.
Interesting
Try a staff. And, okay, weak to staffs, but staffs are pretty flimsy, so I'm not really sure that's that useful.
Have at you.
Probably best we just, use the spear to basically just finish off the battery, break you, and then get some really big damage hits in.
Here I go.
And, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to finish off that as fast as possible. 1, 2, 3, and that's one dead bat. Yeah, we know what we can actually get you broken, so then even if we don't have a super effective attack of the other two, kind of doesn't matter, because, yeah, we can just basically get bonus damage because you are currently broken.
Let's do this.
So, I think your probably the most powerful thing you've got. I can't remember, but it's enough to kill the skeleton. Fine, so yeah, Cyrus is pretty useful just for learning a lot more fast, especially as it means even stuff you don't have in your party yet, you can know ahead of time that it's going to work, which is pretty bloody useful. Right, just loop around over in this direction, grab more stuff, and yeah, head towards the shop guy. Bats. We know how to deal with these guys. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Nathaniel, who gave us $5 and says, "Money for Tabby's special fish food. I won't waste your time with fish buns, but if you want one, let me know."
Let me know. It's quite good. Well done. Good play.
Yeah, shout out to Solar, who gave us £2 and wants to know if we'll see Cathedral on the channel.
You know, the weird thing is, I saw that, I thought that looks really fun. Then I realized it was weird that I hadn't been contacted by like any people who were like any PR people. I'd seen no PR about it whatsoever. Because generally, like, you know, at the bare minimum, we'll get like an email about something saying, "Hey, you interested in this? This just came out. You might like this." But like we didn't get anything about that, which is almost a bit weird. They didn't seem to like PR at all. No offers of review code, no emails saying, "Hey, this is coming out tomorrow," or "This just came out today," which is mostly what happened. So yeah, that was a bit bit odd. I'm not really sure why that was a thing. But yeah, for whatever reason, we just didn't really hear about it. But yeah, if we can get hold of it, we can figure out the right people to speak to. I might well do a video on that. We'll see about that. I'm not sure. See if we can squeeze it in somewhere.
Yeah, and Purist in the chat would like to know what we're most excited for out of E3. Now, I haven't had time to look at a lot of E3 coverage this week because I was working, and I was gonna have a look this weekend at some of the like rounds-ups and stuff. But do you have anything that you're already quite excited about?
What was the best thing? I mean, Doom Eternal looked really good. The new Doom looked fun. I enjoyed the last one. It wouldn't be the sort of thing I'd do a full playthrough on, but it did seem like that was pretty solid. I'm going to buy just, actually that's a bit expensive. I might just buy 2 Olives of Life just in case I need to do some revives. Other than that, I feel like I'm pretty well set up at the minute. What else was really positive? I mean, Cyberpunk looks pretty solid, all things considered. So, you know, wait to see how that is. But that's looking like that's a solid thing right there. I think that's going to be really interesting, especially now they've kind of said it's going to be, like, properly, like, pacifist going to be an option for it if that's what you want to do. So, you know, there's lots of different ways to play it, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that looks like it's pretty good. And we've also said, is that trade winds you're going to be vulnerable to? I'll double check that. I think that's the symbol for trade winds. Right, so, yeah, okay, I can see the advantage of Cyrus. Maybe not like in the late game, but like when you already know the vulnerabilities. But for now, I can see how it's very useful. You can know what he, like, actually does. And is that your... Yes, it is. It's trade winds. So we can just basically use trade winds to get you a little bit on the weak side. Good, that does some good damage to you. That's pretty solid. Yeah, just basically get him, knock him down, break the skeleton, and then Tressa can get a big trade winds on him next time. And you can just basically start, spearing the bats. Alright, this all works. This all works for me. Actually, they are both weak right now. Just go for a big ice. Because it'll work well against the bat. It'll do a little bit of damage to him because he's... Oh, wow. He actually... The bat outlived him. The bat apparently has way more health than I was expecting. Just, yeah, hit him. You go down
Time to close up
nice
shop.
And simple. Right, so now we know pretty much all the weaknesses on the entire field. And also, Tressa and Ulbrich are looking pretty good. Oh, melted puppies.
Yes, I've just put those in the chat. They are very cute.
Everyone loves melted puppies. Right, so, sinister person who we have only circumstantially evidence did anything wrong. Prepare to die. I'm going to kill you now without any form of trial whatsoever. Because I feel like it. Because you have gambling debts, and thus you must be a thief.
What?
Oh, he's shocked to see me. Mainly because I've just intruded into his lab and, like, possibly killed all his pets. So, we'll see. We'll see how he deals with this. I didn't see a door. Oh!
A moment of your time.
Maybe you've heard that a certain tome was stolen from the archives. He's going to be really suspicious. Haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about. Oh, he said ... He just said ... No one innocent says ... And is he going to confess it? Come on, you're the thief. And you can't prove it. You can't prove a thing.
He said ...
He did say ... but I'm not sure that's going to stand up in a court of law.
Take Sirius Black to Azkaban!
Unfortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking up from his little slumber. I think you're making this up to get him to confess. It's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively... Oh, entrapment! That doesn't stand up in court either. Keeping up... Oh, dear. Right. It's a slip of the tongue. I tell you, I know nothing about this God's damned book. Right, beat him up. Beat him up. Time to murder him. Do you have, like, a big monster to release on me or something? I'm guessing he actually has, you know, a big monster he's going to release first. Or maybe he's going to drink a potion and become the Hulk or something. What are you going to do? What's he going to do? Because there has to be a proper big boss at the end of a dungeon. For what's a few meddling, extremely intelligent, sexy kids. Oh, he's going to... Yeah, there he is. Just so you know, in this game, strength is represented by physical size. So you know someone's tougher because they're drawn bigger. So we know he's tougher than the little clouds of gas nearby, for example.
I see.
That's how that is. It's a bit on the odd side. So I'm just gonna get immediately. I'm just gonna get an abide in to basically get this guy to be a bit stronger. Because boss fight's gonna be a bit on the tougher side. So you're going to abide immediately. Goes in for an attack. Cyrus we need to be a bit careful of. What I'm going to do straight away is I'm just going to get a Trade Tempest down to see if anyone is weak to Trade Winds. And yes, he is vulnerable, so we can start getting him down with that. But the problem is I can't stack Trade Winds on top of each other to hit him multiple times with Trade Winds. I can just make it stronger, which is a little bit on the difficult side. So they are... I don't know what those are. Those might be clouds of gas. I'm going to say fire. I'm going to say fire might be effective against them because they're gas. Yes, they are. Okay, that's good. So, a little bit of damage coming in, nothing too major. I'll probably also now just go for a big cross strike against him, because if he's weak against swords, that'd be very useful to know. Though actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for a big, powerful level slash. And...
cut you down!
Okay, he is weak to swords, and Olbricht's got a great sword, so that's very useful. So actually, he won't be too difficult to break, because then I can just wail on him with normal attacks if I have to. So, in which case, yeah, just basically whack up with fireballs, and we can just start doing some damage to those guys. So, big damage to his little clouds, and Cyrus is looking a bit on the weak side right now. What do I want to do with you? Okay, I could put a Trade Winds down, but that doesn't feel like the most useful thing in the world. I'd rather... You're fine on health for the time being. I will just try hitting you with, say, a bow. Yeah, I'll go for a bow. Just see if that works. No, didn't work effectively there. And yeah, she's got good on the dodge. Cyrus is weak, and Cyrus really needs to have... Oh, Cyrus is down, but we've got the Olives of Life. That's fine. We can bring him back. Yeah, that magic hits pretty hard, but we just need to start weakening these guys down a bit. Now, is the priority to... You've got no ability to do anything right now. Actually, you're strong for the time being, so probably best we just actually go for, yeah, just a standard attack against
Out of my
him.
way!
He's weak to that. Tressa, take a turn off just to Olive of Life that guy back up, which should actually bring him back with pretty much full health. I think it's, yeah, 500. So it's pretty easy to keep people alive in that regard. Now, go for the spear as well, just to see if that works against him. No, it does not. Fine. So we know Tressa's abilities do not work against that guy. But yeah, at this point, we're almost ready to break. So just go for a standard fireball. That will break both of those things. I don't have any great axes or whatever those are, but at least they're vulnerable for the time being. So at this point, he's not charged up in anything special yet. So I'll just go for a standard warrior's skill and go for a level slash to hit all of them. So that'll do. Even though they're not weak to it, it will do some good damage. And he is weak to that, so that's fine. And, oh! Wildfire, doing a fair bit of damage there. Russell is muttering an incantation, fine, so we know he's charging something big. But this is why we saved up all of these abilities. So 1, 2, 3, and broken, screw you.
What to do?
So that's good. And now, you are ready for all the abilities. So, prepare for a great big attack. The best thing I can do is basically a massive Trade Winds to him. So, absolute charge up Trade Winds, 600 damage, not bad at all. So that's got to have done some good stuff to him. And they're vulnerable right now. You max out Fireball, hit all of them, and if we're lucky... yeah, okay, the others survived though. Right, we need to take a turn to do some healing, actually. So, Healing Grape. Water Wisps, and still not dead, mind. They're probably going to be... Yeah, they're recovering at this point. That's probably going to finish off Cyrus again. Right, just get everybody back up and ready to go. You, same deal. Just get a Healing Grape back up and ready to go. Beautiful. And Cyrus will get back up as soon as we can. Still, at this point, that's not too worrying. And yeah, you just actually get another Olive of Life on Cyrus. I'm guessing the boss's scale, just because of all of that business.
Scale, given also the number of people you have in your party.
Makes sense, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. So Cyrus is a bit squishy for the time being, but it should be fine for now. So, what can we do with you? Honestly, not a huge amount. Tressa's got the health, but she doesn't really seem to be able to... Well, unless those guys are weak to... Hang on, I'm just going to check whether these guys are weak to spear or anything. Aha! Okay, they are weak to spear. That's very useful to know. So that's actually pretty darn useful. So, yeah, we might want to focus just taking them down for the time being. You can just start basically, yeah, doing a big fireball. Just start weakening them. So we'll just start damaging them. We've got to be able to just take down the fireball sooner rather than later. Tressa's got plenty of stuff going on here. So, yeah, just get a double onto... Actually, no, just go for a single one. Go for a 1, because then on Cyrus's next turn, he can Firestorm, and then they'll all be ready to go. So Ulbrich is just basically saving up his abilities. We may as well just get a bit of damage on everyone. So you've got you've got enough SP for the time being. Go for a level slash.
I will
just start
cut you
doing
down.
a bit of damage. He's weak. That's 100 damage and gets his shield down to 6. Tone Tempest. Cyrus might be... Yeah, Cyrus is going to go down again. We can just Olive of Life him back up. That'll be fine. You probably are fine to just, Olive of Life him right now.
Use this.
So, keeping Cyrus upright, he's only got 283 and no good armor is a bit of a tricky one. I probably should have taken him into town to buy some stuff, actually.
no.
And Tressa is currently... she can't use her other abilities. You know what? I'll probably, in that case...
Reichel in the chat says the cloud thingies are ice wisps. They're made of ice.
Yeah. I thought it said water, but I may have misread it. You know what? I may as well just...
fire or something.
I'll probably just actually... Yeah, fire does work on them, yeah. I'm basically just going to break these guys and just go for them like crazy. Right, okay, so they're almost dead already. So, as that one went down so easy, the other one's got to be almost ready to go as well. So, at this point, Scholar Skills, one fire, just to basically get him broken. And then we'll just wail on him with spears. He's nearly ready to go down. And Wildfire is dangerous again. And Rustler's muttering an incantation. Okay,
Victory
all
shall
firepower on him for the time being. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the problem is, you can't use your merchant skills anymore, which is a bit of a problem. But at the bare minimum, you can focus on, focus on the Wisp. And the Wisp is gone too.
Victory
The problem is
shall be
Russell
mine.
might be about to do something big here. I can get him one more hit right here, but that's only a 1. No, it's not. I've got a 2.
Out of my
And
way.
screw you. Right, so he's not doing his stupid special incantation anymore. And now I need to do something to restore... condition. Cures a single ally of silence, light, confusion. What's actually wrong with him at the minute? I don't know. You know what? I've got multiple wind soul stones. I'm just going to do that because he's weak right now. 400 damage. You know what? That's absolutely fine. And you are... Is that silence? Is that... I assume that's silence is what that means, given this little cross on it. I can't do anything with you. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of that. We're going to do a Herb of Clamour.
This should do the trick.
Yes! Okay, it was silence. Good. So now you'll be able to do something nice and soon. You can just do... Honestly, you may as well just throw everything you've got into fire. Just do some damage to him while he's weak. 262. Don't know how much health he's got left, but we're doing some good work here. And you just start wailing on him with a sword. He can't take too much more of this damage. And you can just basically hit him with a trade winds again. Gotta be able to get him down soon. He's gotta be doing alright here. It would be nice to know how much health he's got left. I can certainly see the advantage there. Cyrus is looking a bit... Oh, he's been silenced now. That's a bit annoying. But in all fairness, we should be able to... deal with them now. You've got plenty of everything for the time being. Just keep hitting him with a trade wind. And Ulbrich needs to just save up his points, ready to just basically get all the attacks in the world. But that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to try hitting him with a staff. Oh, he's weak to the staff. Well, that's bloody useful, actually. Good, I'm glad I know that. You just keep attacking, saving stuff up. Everything should be fine. And Wildfire, Cyrus is about to die. We'll bring him back. Everything will be fine. 4 to go. Okay. Claire?
Lieutenant Playful Chair on chat says the symbols at the top, which indicate whose turn it is, also show you how much health they have.
Not very clearly.
No, someone also mentioned that if you do take Analyze at any point, make sure to check the HP because it only appears for a second or so at the top of the screen under the turn order and then it's gone again. So I'm assuming it's the same kind of thing where it's not super clear.
Well, in either case, he's dead now. We murdered him with murdering, so that's good. He's probably not dead. We got some refreshing jam out of that too, because the game is just so damn charming. We got some refreshing jam. Damn, my jam collection. Curse us! You meddling kids, I have to give you my jam now. I never meant to, I just needed the money, right?
And then I told you about it.
Then I told you about it, because I'm not very clever. So, where did you sell it? Come on, tell me where you actually sold the damn thing. He doesn't need a morality lecture. We need to go and get the book back.
Say it is
The only
not
reason it was
so.
stolen in the first place is because you were flirting with your students. Oh, he's that disapproving shake of the head, Grave crime, no matter who had perpetrated. All the more unforgivable one committed by one who calls himself a scholar. We're gonna hold him.
If you let him talk, Cyrus, he could tell you where to flip the book.
We're gonna hold him to different legal standards because he's a scholar. Of course we are. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Oh my
kind
God,
of.
Cyrus.
Kind of. Everyone's hot for Cyrus. Everyone's hot for Cyrus. Damn it. And he might have stolen other books too. Oh dear. He's already confessed the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. Alright, we need to actually track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see we redouble the security of our archives.
You purchased them back. Just go and get them. They were stolen.
Yeah, but like, if it's been handed over to someone who we've got no jurisdiction over, we can't do that. There's another book still missing.
Heists are for.
Did the scoundrel of the scholar steal this one as well? Right, there's one more missing book. So we managed to track down even more missing books. Far from the reaches of hell, no, I can assure you he did not. It's been missing for 15 years. Fine, so we need to go and track down another book. It's all about tracking down books in this game, damn it. That's what it's all about. And yeah, he's been stealing books for 2 years or so. This book's been missing longer than that.
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me more about Far from the Reaches of Hell. Go on, librarian. According to our records, it would seem to be Ancient Rite Long Lost Magics. And it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
And another mystery, it would seem. Ho-ho! And in comes the headmaster's assistant. Oh, the headmaster wants to speak to me, a cocking
Is
gab.
aught amiss?
What a dick. Right, I guess we'll go and speak to him in a second then. And I don't think he's going to commend me. No, I don't think he is. I don't think that's going to be, that's going to happen at all. But I'm willing to get yelled at for some reason too. I'm going to let Tressa... Yay, Tressa! Let Tressa lead. Tressa's better than everybody else. Actually, hang on. While I'm here, I'm asking, can I beat the shit out of the librarian? Who can we beat the shit out of? We can't duel. Can we duel with you? We can duel with you! Right, let's just see what... As you know, we're passing by. Now we've got Tressa. A silver hairpiece. A feathered hat. A silver hairpiece is quite nice. It's been interesting. I might just see what else people have got floating around first. Apparently I can't duel this guard for whatever reason. That's a bit on the odd side. Yeah, I'm going to go see if I can duel the librarian. Can we beat the shit out of the librarian? Can we? Yes, we can! Yes! Check what the librarian's got on her. Sleepweed and Adelwort. And then...
She's a witch.
Yeah, now challenge her to a duel. And she's quite strong. Okay, a battle, fair and square to arms. Fine, but can you keep your voice down? This is a library after all.
I love her. She's a witch and she just wants you to shush in the library. Why would you attack her?
Oh, I forgot to actually heal myself up because we didn't level up.
Yeah, the chat noticed.
Oh well, never mind. She hits harder than I was expecting. Oh, but she's vulnerable. She's vulnerable to swords. She's getting tougher. Okay, this is fine. Just basically whack it, attack! Screw you, librarian! Yeah, there we go. Go. Hit her with a stick. Cross strike, librarian power! Yeah, that's right. Screw you! Oh, she's coming. Oh, she's using her library powers on me. She's used luminescence, Claire.
Out of my way!
Oh dear, out of my way. If we can, I'd rather actually save up. As far as I can. Right, now throw everything I've got to turn. 1, 2, 3, 4! We killed the librarian.
The thrill of the fight.
Yeah! Bum ba da ba 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 bum.
You're a massive
And then I stole her money. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks! I always yell that at people who are unconscious on the ground. No, I'm sorry. There's no more books to be lent today. I've killed the librarian instead. Okay, now she's dead. Can we go and loot the archives? No, we can't get down to the archives. Boo. Boo, I say. Oh, dear. Oh, now we can challenge this guy. That's nice.
Because you've leveled up?
Oh, no, he's way too strong. And I need to make sure. Okay, we can beat the shit out of the merchant. Also, apparently I can scrutinize him. I'm going to scrutinize him. Let's see now. A modest man and purveyor to the royal family who takes great pride in his goods. Whether his customers be commoner or king, he refuses to sell something unless he deems the buyer worthy of it. Information gleaned, a hidden item. So now we know this guy has an item.
Not worthy, you just beat up a librarian for
That
no
was
reason.
Ulbrich. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. But we know he's got a hidden item, so I assume that's these items, which Tress is allowed to have access to. But maybe if we beat the shit out of him, at that point, we can have... Yes, challenge him to a duel. He's not that strong. Good. Murder. Murder. Please, I was just passing by. I don't want any trouble. Murder. 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 Oh!
Shit out of you.
Have at you.
I love how I'm not getting arrested for this at all. I feel like I should be. I definitely should be getting arrested for this.
Have at you.
Just keep murdering him for a bit. Everything's under control.
Victory.
There we go. Now we just wail on him. Wail on him. Wail on him. Yay, we killed the merchant.
I grow stronger.
And also just declare I grow stronger. And I stole his plums. Yes, a fair fight that was. You have my thanks. Now just teabag the corpse. And off we go.
You're a monster.
Not a monster.
You're such a monster.
I'm not a monster. Scrutinize!
Monster.
Let's see now. Once in charge to protect the king, this guard suffered a serious leg injury and was since transferred to a calmer post inside the grounds. That the injury healed long ago. He hasn't mentioned it to anyone and enjoys the serenity of his new post. Most intriguing. A hidden item. I shall purchase whatever it is. It is an empowering earring. I'm going to buy the empowering earring. There we go. Actually, yeah, we need to check what people were saying in the comments. Oh, hello. There's... Ooh, light soulstone. Well, I don't know if I found that because Cyrus was here. Yeah, people were saying, okay, if I go over to equipment and then... Yeah, okay, so you, accessories. Ah, okay, so I can put that on. So I'm going to put her speed up because I like her to kind of get a nice attack in nice and early. And the empowering earring is max hit points plus 50. So I'm going to give that to... Ulbrich because he's a good physical tanky person. So okay, everyone does actually have pierced ears. Thank you to the person who mentioned that in the chat. Okay, and now we've done that. We sadly can't beat the shit out of that person. That's a shame.
Yeah, and shout out to Yash who gave us $2 and says, Octopath, overly aggressive librarians!
Damn straight. So I just felt...
And Winchester who gave us 400 Hungarian forints and says, Octopath Traveler 2Ls, kill everything, run!
Damn straight. Ulbrich is just a dick. Can I beat up this woman? Yes, I can! Beat up this old woman. Beat up. Actually, scrutinize her first. Yes.
I think it's possible that Ulbrich isn't a dick, you're a dick.
I think it's Ulbrich that's a dick. This old widow visits the palace every day in memory of her late husband. Beat her up! Beat her up! Beat her up! Beat her up! Purchase whatever her unique item is. It's a Shadow Soulstone, the Olive of Life. Oh, she can use that to bring her husband back from the dead. Not if she's dead, she can't! Beat her up! Beat her up! Is this some attempt to win my heart? Well, you are a rather comely young man. Well, no, I'm just going to beat the shit out of you, actually, to be perfectly honest. Beat her up! Beat her! Uh-oh, she's not weak to swords. Claire, she knows powerful magic! Claire, the old woman was a witch! Claire, I've made a mistake! Okay, she's weak to... Stop! Ow! Ow!
Many fairy tales could have told you that your hubris was going to get you in such a way.
Everything's under control. I just need to heal up in a hurry. Because this old woman unfortunately has magical powers. Everything's fine now. We should be okay.
You said one is like every 5 people has magic.
Yeah.
You think it's okay going around killing everybody? Whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Right, okay. Now abide and then be ready to absolutely beat the hell out of her. Okay? Here we go. So now, yeah, in comes the attack. Now, start. In comes the fire. Okay, now I should hopefully be able to finish her off in one go. So, actually, yeah, throw everything at her. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4! Keep going. Do I want to go all out, or do I want to... No, I'm going to heal up just for safety.
How about this?
Heal up for safety here, because she's stronger than I thought! Claire, the old woman's kicking my ass!
Victory!
Claire, I've made a mistake!
Claire, I've made a mistake! Oh, I think we killed her! Oh no, we just broke her again. Keep stabbing! She can't keep going forever! Right?
The
I
battle
mean, she
is
can if
truly
she has
yours.
some grapes.
It's true, actually, yes. I'm just spamming potions to not die. Claire, she's
No.
too strong. I can't beat her.
Have at you.
Maybe that'll teach you not to like beat up all these for no bloody
Keep
reason.
attacking. Just keep attacking.
Have
We've
at you.
got to. We've got to defeat her. Go. Why won't you die? She's too strong for me.
Because
Damn.
obviously she doesn't want to die.
How about this?
You idiot!
God, she has to die. I've started the
battle
duel
is
now.
truly
No,
yours.
she doesn't. She's a witch.
Here we go. Here
The
we go.
battle
Here we
is
go.
truly-
Okay, we can get her down at least. Okay, go.
No.
Right, okay, keep going. Just keep stabbing. Oh, we killed her.
Battle. I grow stronger.
I grow stronger with every battle. Excellent. Oh, thank God we killed her. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Teabag corpse, and move on to the headmaster.
You're the worst.
I'm not the worst. Olbricht's the worst. It's not my fault.
Okay, so Julia in the chat says if you hit the letter O on your keyboard, you'll find a mini map, and the hidden items are blue sparkles. Nothing in shop inventory.
Ah, okay, fine. I see. And now, okay, I need to beat up the headmaster at this point. I need to have a word with the headmaster, and if
I've
he
brought
causes
Professor
trouble,
Albright.
I will beat the shit
Sure.
out of him. Come on, we need to duel him. Duel headmaster. Beat the shit out of him. Solve all our problems through violence.
Thank you, Lucia.
Okay, what's the headmaster got to say?
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most
Was it about you
troubling
beating up an old
report
lady?
has reached my ears.
No, it'll be for a bit about whatever Therese said about how I'm flirting
A
with
report,
Princess. Probably. Because she's jelly.
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Yeah, she wishes.
Oh. And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple.
We're gonna go beat the shit out of Therese after this.
A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
If I still get paid during this period, this seems like a pretty sweet deal.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Oh, there's Therese. Need to beat the
Professor!
hell out of her.
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Yes, I just randomly know things that I have no evidence for whatsoever. I just gotta vaguely figure it out through social nuance and circumstance.
Well, she knew you were leaving, and you've literally just been told that you
Not
were
until
leaving,
just
so
this
she had no
moment,
other way to know.
when you apologized.
Whatever, Batwoman.
Just saying.
And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
She wants the dick, Cyrus. She wants the dick.
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
She's a cooking princess, Therese. Do you not understand how class
And that's
works?
why you went to the headmaster.
I mean, she's already got a class size of 2. You're not going to get much more attention from flipping teachers than that. Like, Oxford tutorials mostly don't have class sizes that small. Like, she's got a good deal already. And maybe I'd pay more attention to you, Therese, if you were aware of the major civilization that was destroyed across the river 8 years ago. You cocking, worthless bint.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever
You didn't think it would get rid of someone for diddling the princess?
It's okay. I forgive you. Unfortunately, I've made a new friend called Olbrich.
And he does not forgive you!
He doesn't forgive you. He forgives nobody.
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter.
Yeah, you were into the
Indeed,
princess
I
too.
have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others.
What others?
This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
I think Batman may have missed part of the point here.
Is she into the princess? Is that what's
Professor.
going on?
No, he hasn't realised that Teresa's into him.
Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yeah.
Yes?
Never mind.
Please let Therese still be there. Please let her still be there. Please let her still be there.
In that case,
Oh, I thought she was
should
still
be
there.
off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
Oh, I hope so. I hope we'll see you in just a few seconds, actually.
I do not see why not. Provided we both still live.
Oh, sad. Sad Therese. Okay, now. Okay, back. No, back. We're not done with Therese. We're not done with Therese yet. We're not done with Therese. Did you see where Therese went? Also, yeah, glinty blue item, glinty blue item, glinty blue item. Right, okay. We need to find. He's still unconscious. Okay, we just need to find Therese. The librarian's still unconscious too. Who wants to fight? Does anyone want to fucking go? I'll fucking kill all of you. We need to go and find Therese. Where's Therese? Gotta go find Therese. Claire, I'm gonna go find Therese. Over to you while I find Therese.
Sorry, the chat is highly amused by the Therese bullshit. Shout out to Barry from Finance who gave us £2 and says, "Hi again, John and Claire. I hope you've had a nice day."
I hope so too. By the way, in case people, huh?
I love how you don't listen to what people.
I do have a nice day. I do.
No, I hope you've had a nice day. Like so
That's
far.
the same thing in a different thing. We can go in here. Oh shit, Claire. Oh, we can't duel him, but we can see what he's got to buy. Tress can buy an inspiring plum off him, but we're not allowed to beat the shit out of the headmaster.
So sad. People in the chat wanted you to fight the headmaster, but I guess we can't.
We are not allowed. Bint is not a particularly strong word in case you're familiar with it, by the way. I don't know if it has different strength in different countries. In UK, bint is not a strong word at all.
Are you saying that to me? Or
What?
to the chat?
To the chat.
Okay, because I know how strong bint is, because you call me a bint all the time.
Yes, I think it's a very mild term, not used unaffectionately, in fact. Just FYI.
Shout out to Jameson, who gave us $10 and says, "Hey John and Claire, thanks for the many hours of entertainment. Glad to see Octopath get some attention on the channel. Also, they've sent in the term for cock blocking a woman, and it's awful. Do you want me to tell you?"
I could guess. It's quite unplanned, which is why I didn't want to say it. But
do you want to look at it?
Yes, I do. No, you can say that out loud. That's fine.
Yeah, I know it's fine. It's just gross. Anyway, apparently it's clam jam, which is just the worst. And also, it doesn't seem like it's a block. It doesn't seem like it's blocking anything, you know. Anyway, he'll. Oh, and the chat is amused because obviously, it's There are some people who have just gotten on the live stream for the first time and don't know you swear in them.
Yeah.
Obviously. So there you go. Dear oh dear.
Ooh, stimulating earring. 3400, I'll take that. Yeah, I like Tressa. She's very good. I do find her quite useful. Just you get so many items, and sometimes they're very cheap items too. Which is, I find very useful indeed.
Yeah, and shout out also to Mega Raptor, who gave us $10 and says, "Hello John, hello Claire, how are you? I have a cold and I'm stuck at work. I hope all is well over there and I will watch this eventually. Also Claire, your hair is amazing and Tabby is the best."
Aww.
Good luck guys, thank you. We did some experimenting recently, so there you go.
This kid's actually got some good stuff. Really powerful spear, stone bow, I don't know how good that is, but composite staff, occasionally puts targets to sleep. I might go for Can I compare that to what I've... Okay, how do I compare that to... Okay, so 29.33 and a decent staff, all things considered. I'm just going to compare that to what I've got in terms of my existing bow. Oh no, not as good. But I'll take the staff in that case. Yeah, I'll just take the staff off you. Yeah, this kid is apparently a little thief. But the queen turns a blind eye. So that's nice. And I could actually just give an elusive shield. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the composite staff. And that's fine. And I'll take the elusive shield too. There we go. Because I feel like actually the elusive is pretty good for her. So your shield is going to now be the elusive shield for a massive increase in evasion. Which is pretty good. I like you being kind of speedy and evasive. And you get yourself the upgraded composite staff. Big increase in elemental attack and a little bit of physical attack too. So that's good as well. Should probably give you some better quality. In fact, actually, I wonder if I've got any like spare gear for you around. Just basically just chilling out that I've got nothing to do. So ordinary hat. Yeah, I've got a leather helm right there. I may as well just give him some improved stuff. I've got some leather armor. Gives him less elemental defense, but screw it.
Okay, so Pyro Fluffion says, you need to be mindful of Cyrus's field skill. It's the first one you've got that can fail, and if it fails too much, you won't be able to use any field skills.
You mean his scrutinize thing?
Pyro, if you want to clarify a tiny little bit.
I'm not sure how it would fail, though. I can't see.
In the chat?
Yeah, I can't see how it does fail, though. Because it seems to always... It seems to always work. I've not seen it fail so far. So I'm just gonna double scrutinize. And yep, nothing major. Granted to him as he has no merits of his own. Wow, then on the harsh side. Yeah, so there's nothing in here. So yeah, now we just need to hunt down the trinkets and whatnot. So they're inside the room where we started off. There we go. You see, on this occasion, there's actually like flipping like 4 people inside this place. That's sadly I can't beat the shit out of their teacher while they're watching. Sad as that is. Sad as that is, I can't do that. Boo. Boo, I say. Are you over here? No, one of them's down over here. One of them is in here. So yeah, I see how that works. So Scrutinize basically generates an item to appear out in the world, which you can track down with the compass. So yeah, I see how that all fits together. That's nice. And I think we've probably beaten enough people to death as well. For now. Probably. Whatevs.
Yeah, shout out to Venus, who gave us £2 and says, we picked between boobs and books, and Cyrus was both.
Yeah, damn straight.
Paul Wilson gave us $2 and says, I'm literally buying this game now. Thank you for that.
It's a good game. I do kind of like it. I like it a lot.
Fun game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Winchester, who gave us 400 Hungarian forints and says, get Cyrus to capture women for trust to sell. Jesus. Winchester also gave us another 400 Hungarian forints and says, get Tressa to buy and sell Therese as well. If we could find her, but I think we just beat her up rather than sell her.
And also we've got good news, by the way. So remember the guy we beat up before? He's back on his feet. We can beat him up again. Beat him up again. Beat him up again. Wait, can't we talk about this? I've only just recovered from the last time. Please, my medical bills are really high. Oh God, no! The pain. The pain.
Okay.
Now then.
Pyro says they do mean the scrutinize thing. Once you leave the tutorial town,
out of my way.
To scrutinize people, and if you fail, people
With
get
each
mad,
battle,
and if
I
too many
grow
people
strong.
get mad, then it ruins your reputation.
Interesting.
Scrutinize will tell you the % success chance when you try to use it. So if there's a 100% chance of success, you automatically use it.
I see.
Thank you, Trish, and thank you, Pyro.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Now, I suspect I've got a bunch of stuff to just sell that, yeah, some of this stuff is just sell for free money. So I'll just make a little bit of money back. And I might be able to just kit out Cyrus a little bit better with that stuff, which is good. And yeah, we're going to sell your baby's first staff as well. Together with... We've got like 2 round shields we're not using anymore for anything. So I can just kind of get rid of some of them. And an ordinary hat. Sell a hat! There we go. So now I've actually got a little bit of spare stuff. Right, so now at the armourer... let's see what we've got here. So there's a light staff, which would be, yeah, worse than the one I just bought off that kid. This is why I really like Tressa, because, like, the stuff you just find on random people tends to be, like, a lot better than the stuff you just find out in the world. And, like, an oak staff's a tiny bit better than what I've got, but... yeah, that one's worse, but it costs more than what I spent. That one's 8 grand, and it's barely better than the one I got off that kid. So it's definitely for the best here. We've got elemental... I kind of want elemental attack up. I could get... yeah, that linen robe would work for Cyrus. So that's better for him. So you know what? I will actually buy that linen robe at long last for Cyrus. So that immediately gets put onto Cyrus. There we go. So he's now wearing a linen shirt. So as am I right now. So that's nice. Obviously. And oh, I can scrutinize children. Scrutinize children.
Yes, that's gonna help your reputation after the thing with the Princess John.
Mm-hmm. And this gets me smarter bartering. Okay. You have better chance of getting a discount when you purchase items. Scrutinize this small girl as well. And the hidden item is revealed. There we go. Lovely. So now it's somewhere over here. I'll just go and hunt that down. Found it. Hidden item. And I think that was a light soap for a bit of free light magic. It's lovely. You just leave a pile of corpses behind you as old brick. That's all that happens. You just leave a big old pile of corpses behind you.
Hey, do you want to check whether you have a ton of JP to learn new skills?
Oh, I bet I have an absolute fuck ton of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, skills, learn skills. Not for her. Yes for him. So attack foe with polearm, act earlier. Okay, so having a special ability with the polearm would be nice. Become more likely to be targeted. That's kind of useful if he wants to like play the role of Rhine. Increases use of physical defense or attack random foes. Yeah, I'll go for insight. That strikes me as useful, especially for keeping the other two a bit safer. So that's fine. And yeah, you've definitely got the ability to do some stuff. Analyze, yeah, reveals hit points and one weakness. Absolutely, that seems pretty good. And I'm not quite ready for the next yet. So that's nice. And you've also just picked up the support skill of, hang on, equip support skills. So you have the support skill cover. Equipping character will absorb single targeted damage for allies who are near death. Okay, that's kind of cool. So yeah, he will literally be absorbing tons of extra damage, which is really nice. Though that does make me think I should maybe give like all the best stuff defensively to him. But then again, hang on, if it's absorbed damage, then presumably there's no chance to evade that particular damage. Scrutinize you, just to see what that lives as. His parents worried to his future as he dedicates his entire life to work alone. A discount at the inn. Okay, so by emotionally blackmailing his parents. And also I can beat the shit out of him. Yay! Beating shit out of him. I need the level. Alright, this lets Ulbrich level up faster, which is very useful. Look, it's his own fault for showing up while wearing rags. Okay? He shouldn't have shown up wearing rags. If he wanted to be, like, not dead.
Now then.
There, now he's vulnerable, and now I can just beat him up. Yeah, and beat him up, beat him up. Continue beating him up. Yay! Oh, what? Claire, he just used a healing grape in a battle. That's cheating.
The battle is
not cheating if people do things that you forget to do all the time that are sensible.
Whatever. If he does it again, I'm going to be really annoyed. No, okay, he might only have one. I can't believe he used a healing item in a battle, Claire. I'm shocked and appalled. Absolutely shocked and appalled. And he keeps stabbing me.
Amazed you noticed he did it.
Yeah? I grow stronger.
He did. There, I grow stronger by beating up passing people in rags. A fine fight, you have my thanks. Teabag the corpse, and...
Stop with that! Jesus!
I've been playing a lot of Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter. I've got into the habit of being a dick online. It's great.
Wait, what was causing it before Nuclear Winter? Hey!
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm gonna give myself some MTN points for that.
Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was worried there for a second. I was leaving town and then approached the guard and it went to darkness. I thought, uh-oh, the police are going to arrest me for my many, many crimes. Ulbrich's going straight to prison.
Knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know.
And apparently I need to go to Odette next. Beautiful.
Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
I'm pretty sure that's where Tressa wants to go as well for whatever reason. So, okay, Quarry Quest it is. That's hard to say. Alright. So we've got him. Uh-oh. Mysterious figure in black is following me. Send Old Brick to beat him up. Whoever that is, Old Brick should beat the shit out of him. And so Cyrus left the academy behind with a gap year student and a cocking psychopath who beat the shit out of everybody. Oh god, but he didn't dare ask him to leave. So he was just kind of stuck with him. Yay! Onward, 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 onward. Now we can go and find a really nice, sweet mage to hang out with. Because I'm sure she'll enjoy hanging out with Old Brick too. Basically, this is just basically a series of, it's just Old Brick and a bunch of people who are just terrified of him, too scared of him to ask him to leave. Alright, and there we go. Those frogs are weak to arrows. So yeah, Cyrus is being very helpful, letting us know what's what. And also to lightning. Good, so we now know more and more what they're vulnerable to. Claire, now that we know all the weaknesses, this should be nice and simple. All yours.
Yeah, shout out to some other guy, Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, who gave us $20 and says, "Hi, John and Claire, it's some of the girl here. Happy Father's Day to John since you'll have Tabby."
Aww.
That's very sweet. I hope everything is going well for you both, and we both wish you the very best. That's very kind. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much indeed. That's very sweet.
Oh, and
victory shall be mine.
Recently, when there was this, name your top 3 anything thing on Twitter, and people did ask me some of the sweetest things about you, and the first thing that came to mind was the way you talked to the cat, which is ridiculous and very, very, very sweet.
Aww.
So there you go.
Not bad.
I suppose,
A passing grade.
The dad jokes also do qualify you for Father's Day.
Damn straight.
Uh-huh.
Right, on we go to a brand new path heading up towards the mage. Yay. And also, of course, you can just loop around, try and find some nice chests and whatever. Always be on the look-see outie for a bit of a chest. And hang on, where are we actually going at this point? So, that is... show me the world map, please. So, yes, there we go. She's over there, so I want to take a left here. And actually, she's literally just around the corner. She's, like, no distance away at all. So we just want to take a left here and start heading in this direction. So yeah, just some basic ants and whatever, and we can start learning more and more of their weaknesses as time goes by. So yeah, this should all be nice and simple. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to S. Smith, who gave us $10 and says, "John and Claire, thank you for all the entertainment." You're very, very welcome.
Very welcome indeed.
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah. Hopefully you weren't expecting something non-sweary.
This is not new for the live streams.
No,
this is perfectly normal.
Shout out to Obi-Wan Shinobi, who said in fact that they're new to the live stream, but gave us also $5 and says, $5 for hearing John cuss. How sweet.
Oh,
so yeah, apparently there are some people new to the live stream that think it's fun. Corpse Hatch gave us $2 and says, #stop John from beating up librarians and old ladies.
Never.
Not gonna happen.
No, I enjoy it too much.
Of course you do. Ethan gave us $10 and says, "Hey John and Claire, first time I've been able to donate, but I've been watching for a long time. Keep up the great work." Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you. And apparently we've reached 1 million forests, so I need to catch myself a Caterpie, get it up to evolving to Butterfree, make it, learn Confusion at level 12, otherwise I'll have no chance whatsoever against Brock. So yeah, we got ourselves a little forest maze right here, which is very pretty indeed. So yeah, just go around, find all the stuff, and energizing pomegranate!
Let us fight with
And
honor.
also there's a lot of armored frogs in this place apparently. Still, we now know that some of them are weak to ice, which is very convenient to know. Oh, okay, they hit a bit on the hard side. Okay, they're not nothing. They're not nothing at all. Right, okay, let's just hit them with a big trade tempest, see if any of them are weak to that business. And no, sadly, they were not. What I need is... oh, blimey, heck, they're not.
Victory
They're not kidding about. Some of these guys are not kidding about at all. Right, okay, go for a massive level slash. If we're lucky, we might be able to No, not weak to swords either. I think some of them are weak to bows. We know that those guys at the back are weak to ice. If we're lucky, all of them are. Go for a massive ice wind. And, okay, all of them are weak to ice. Good. That will at least keep us alive for the minute. I'm kind of hoping some of them are going to be weak to bows, because some of them were weak to bows. No, you're resistant to bows. And that is a lot of damage right there. Right, okay, just heal up, heal up, heal up. This is a concern.
How about this?
This is definitely a concern. Cyrus, you just stay back for the time being. Cyrus is wounded too. Old Brit, return the favour. Heal Cyrus.
Use this.
This is surprisingly tricky. Actually, I wasn't quite expecting this to hurt so much.
Yeah, shout out to Corpse Hatch who says John is gonna die in this forest.
Oh dear.
You can, run away, flee, people.
Okay, break some of them. I just need to. Okay, some of them are vulnerable at the bare minimum. Okay, Tressa, this one's now up to you. Throw everything into a massive trade tempest, okay? And okay, 2 of them at the back are dead. Those 2 at the front are a bit tougher. But now I need to figure out what the hell they're weak to, and they're not. I can't hit them with these guys. Okay, you just keep hitting them with everything we've got in terms of frost. And there we go, some more damage. With 2 of them dead, I'm kind of vaguely hoping at the bare minimum we can do something. And yeah, just throw everything we've got at the one who's weaker. And okay, we're down to 1. Okay, we're fine. Everything's under control, probably. Just go for that. And okay, well, we've survived the first fight. Bloody hell.
Glig would like you to know that this forest is in fact a side dungeon and is entirely optional.
Flee! 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 How bad is this side dungeon? Hang on.
Yeah, from what people are saying in the chat, it does seem like you can leave and it's optional and it's quite difficult. So
flee! Claire, I don't know where to get. Claire, I don't know how to get out. There's too many frogs everywhere. Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
Okay, try and flee. Please try and flee. You are unable to escape. Claire, the frogs are the frogs are killing us.
You can't escape because Ulbrich refuses to flee.
What? Ulbrich, you've doomed us all. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ryan says you can't run. Ulbrich auto-cancels retreat.
Oh, for cog's sakes, Ulbrich, you've doomed us all. Ow. Okay, this is good. Okay, everything's fine. All we need to do is just basically go for a massive level slash.
I will cut you down!
We need to just weaken them. And then Cyrus needs to get in with the biggest cocking ice wind imaginable. It'll break one of them at least. Okay, that's broken one of them. The others are still around. Ow! Cyrus is down. Ulbrich's nearly down. Tressa! Ow! Ulbrich's down! Oh God, Tressa! Oh God! And now that Ulbrich's down, can we flee? Because Ulbrich's now dead. So, in theory, we're just going to flee. No, I think Ulbrich's stopping us from beyond the grave.
Sorry.
Do you remember when the last time we saved was? Oh no, I can't remember when we last saved. Oh, thank goodness! The game is very kind of to just create a save point. Right, no, reject. Everything's fine. We've decided we're not going to the cocking whistle woods. We're gonna loop round the whistle woods. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. Because these frogs are terrifying. Everything's under control now. Oh God, that wasn't fun. Okay, get that one down to 1, then we can just get a massive everything against you guys. Okay, so just start weakening you. And now, yeah, just put everything you've got into Icewind, and that will break all of them simultaneously for a big boom break. Nice.
Have at you.
And now, as a result of that, we can have a big level slash that hurts everybody pretty equally. And now we can just start wailing on them with bows and throw everything you've got at them. 1, 2, 3. dead, and now we're good. Yes?
Ryan confirms Orbra doesn't
ice,
in fact prevent
pierce
you
them
from
through.
leaving from... It doesn't actually cancel
Thus
retreat. It's
ends
a
your
joke, but it
lesson.
does sound like something he would do.
I'm guessing it's actually... It's common in RPGs that would be a function of speed. That you need to be faster in order to flee.
Yeah.
So I would guess that would be it, in fact. Right, I've learned the value of saving. The game's harder than I thought it was.
Uh-huh.
Let's just also loop round over to here. Hang on, I need to check where I am now.
But-
Okay, now this will be where I'm supposed to be turning left if I want to get over to there. Yeah, Flame's Grace. That sounds like a noble sort of place. So it looks like there might be something kind of fun and interesting over. Kind of need to loop up to that chest. I don't know. You know what? We'll leave that be.
I've done my
We'll just go and
research
take
on
on the terrifying whatever the hell that thing is, which is weak to
Here I
black
go.
holes. What? Okay, I don't know what that thing
How about
is, but it's weak to black holes. I'm gonna keep hitting it. Okay, it doesn't seem to be weak to much,
Now,
but I'll just
what
throw a great big ice wind at the frog.
ice, pierce
And
them
hopefully the
through.
frog might be weak to bow. Sometimes the frogs are weak to bow, so I'll give that one a go in a second.
Victory
And
shall
we'll see how
be
that
mine.
works. And we'll also just go for a great big, level slash, just to test them both for swords.
I will
And-
cut you down!
Okay, not vulnerable, unfortunately. Right,
What to
weak to
do?
black holes, as you are. Right, go. No, not weak to that either.
interesting
The Teenage
dilemma.
Mutant Ninja Turtles are a bit inconsistent in that regard. May as well just keep on the
Oh,
ice. At
ice,
least I know for a fact
pierce
that
them
does do
through.
something. Claire, all yours while I just wail on these guys.
Yeah, shout out to
What
Jordan
next?
and Keen
My
Kikuni,
focus
or Kibikuni,
is
and
unparalleled.
Quentin, sorry.
Oh,
I
ice,
still can't
pierce
You
them
can't do
through.
good old Quantum.
Yeah,
It's my
and
turn now.
all three of them gave us $1, and I'm assuming that's for the thing where, like, if
How
you're
about
in YouTube Premium, it gives you some free super chats. So YouTube doesn't let you leave a message with $1, but if you
interesting
want to
dilemma.
leave a
Now
message
the
for me to
true
reach
Oh,
John,
ice,
please
pierce
advertise me
them
in the
through.
chat.
Damn straight.
Because we think that's
Not
bullshit.
bad.
We just
Yeah,
have a
that,
message.
absolutely. $1 should absolutely get you a message. 100%.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff with like YouTube, like how you
Like how last night he just decided, screw it, 30% of people don't get to see resolutions.
Like how
70% of
the
people
one-
can,
like the
30%
one time that
can't.
they decided to do a live stream on my personal channel, the entirety of Google stopped working.
I feel like that's not really specifically YouTube's fault on that
Come
occasion.
on, that was annoying.
Let us fight with
That was
honor.
very annoying. Anyway,
Now,
no,
what
I was gonna say like how you can't put like special
Let's do this.
emotes for people on your
Victory
channel.
shall
like
be
you
mine.
can only give emotes for members. You can't have a special emote for your live stream that everybody can use.
True, that
That's
is,
a bit
which is a
shit.
shame, yeah.
True.
That's a bit shitty. And shout out also to Kitty who gave us $2. Thank you very, very much indeed. Ethan gave us another $20 and
Now,
says, alright,
what
so
next?
now that I am able to donate, I feel the need
Oh,
to make up
ice,
for all the
pierce
past
them
live
through.
streams. Thank you so much. You really don't need to do that, but
How
we
about you?
do certainly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
My blade is
So,
unbending!
Let's do this.
And we'll just wail on you a bit with the bows. Get you down, and yeah,
Interesting
now we'll just
dilemma.
basically throw what we've got
My
at you.
Oh, ice,
Just to put a bit of
pierce them
damage
through.
at you. That's got to be enough to... Not quite enough to break you, actually. So everyone just wail on him
go.
for a bit, please. And sooner or later, one of you is going to kill him. There we go. Big race will do the job. Yeah, some of
The
those
thrill
frogs
of
are a
the
bit on the
fight.
tanky side. Still, Cyrus is leveled up, so gets all of his abilities back. SP gets auto restored, which is nice. And it looks like we're heading into Magic Kingdom. Ooh, Magical Kingdom, which I assume means we're going to be running into, what's her face, the white. We're going to be running into Mercy momentarily. We're going to run into Mercy, whatever her name actually is.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Ghost of 5 who gave us $5 and
Can't
says,
we
please
settle this
recruit
like
Ophelia
gentlemen?"
and Primrose to form the ultimate conga line.
How about you?
Well, we can't have more than 4, so we can't recruit both of them.
Unless we got rid of Ulbricht, which obviously isn't a thing we're going to do. Because he's the best. He just goes through town
turn
murdering
now.
people for no well-explained reason. It's great. Right, not swords, not
Interesting
that, but we know
dilemma.
fireworks, so just put some fire down on you
flames,
bastards, see if the rest of you are... Yeah, okay, so ice creatures are going to be universally weak to fire. That makes sense, yes. So that all is absolutely fine. I don't know what you are at the back, so I guess we'll try putting some swords on you. Not weak, there we go. I haven't tried bows yet, so I guess we'll put it on the weak one, just because, why not, eh? And bows! And not weak, unfortunately, but does have a bit of damage at least. We know you're weak to that business, so we may as well just hit you. There you are. Even though there's, like, nothing, it does at least keep you staggered so you can't do anything. And just try using, spear at that guy at the back. Because I don't know whether that's going to work, but it's going to do some damage at the bare minimum. And try using a bow on... Did I use a bow on him already? No, I didn't, because now I know that works. And now I also know, just go for a massive fireball.
Flames.
Boom. Love it. Right, so... Oh, wiped him out. Well done, Cyrus. Good work right there.
Ends your lesson.
Okay, so Cyrus is starting to catch up in level. Tress is almost 12. Cyrus is coming up on 9 pretty fast. Yeah, that all works for me. This is working well. Claire. All yours.
We're all caught up at the minute, so if people have questions for you and want to ask them in the chat whilst we're beating up some people, probably won't be able to do. Every time I say we're all caught up, please ask questions. It's a torrent, and then we're not able to do everything.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to do some of them. So there you go.
Apparently there's something up here potentially. Where am I going right? Anyway, that's the way I just came from. I'm retracing my steps. That's why that's a problem. Still, now I know what you guys are weak to, and we can learn a bit more as well. So fire, yes, new fire. They're ice creatures. We could have figured that out. And I feel like they should be weak to swords. They're cocky wolves.
Let's do
My
this.
Murphy dog in the chat wants to know if why can't Cyrus just tell you what they're weak to?
What is the logical course of action?
Well, he's got the analyze. Yeah, he could use the analyze, but as I know they're weak to fire, it feels better just to basically get the fire spell off at this exact moment in time.
Sure.
So I'd rather just get the fire spells off. So at least we know that does work. So that works a pretty good job in terms of just weakening some of them down a bit.
The combat audio is a bit loud as well. I don't know if there's anything you can do with that, like whilst we're...
The problem is people yelling things. People yelling things in battle is under the same slider as people yelling things like in speech, which is unfortunate. Keep on keeping on. In fact, you know what? Just throw down the mightiest of all fireballs right now, because that's going to do some good work right there. Oh, that just melts 2 of them immediately, so that's nice. So that worked. Then we'll do a bit of healing after we're done. We know you're weak to bows, so screw you going down. Nice, and then. Can't remember if we've tested everything for you yet, but you've got a bunch of stuff going on. You're going to be vulnerable, so screw it. Giant pile of swords will do the job anyway. And Tressa levels up for a bunch of stuff, and Ulbrich and Cyrus are both closing in, so they're both in decent shape. Yeah, Cyrus is a bit squishier than I'd like him to be perfectly honest. He's a bit too squishy.
In chat wants to know if you can give the professor, so Cyrus, a shield.
I probably could if I've got one. Also, that wasn't the way I came. That was the way I came. I keep getting confused as to where I am.
Pyro says you were going the right way.
I was totally going the right way. Yes, I was completely going the right way.
And make sure that John remembers to spend his job points.
Oh, yeah, job points. That's a thing that exists. I've probably got at least some more of them now. Learn skills. No. Yes. Okay. Lightning strike to all foes twice. I tell you what, I'm just going to learn Firestorm now, because the thing about Firestorm is right now we're in the ice world, so that seems to be useful. And also, we've also just picked up the support skill for you. Also, have you got your second one yet? No, you haven't got your second one yet. Evasive maneuvers reduces the rate of random encounters. Equipping this skill with multiple characters will have no added effect. Do I want to have less random encounters? I feel like we need random encounters, so I'm not gonna not have that one installed. Because I feel like we need that, because you need to fight, creatures to level up. It's kind of important, actually. And we're just learning more and more and more as time goes by. You're vulnerable to... I don't know what you're vulnerable to. We'll give you a poke. And that didn't do much, unfortunately. And you're just going for Cyrus. You don't seem to hit that hard at all. Let's go for a sword attack against you too. Didn't do much there. But I assume you're going to be weak to... Yes, how about a massive firestorm? Firestorm! You're not weak to fire. Well, colour me surprised. So, I guess at this point we just basically start wailing on the weakened one. 1, 2, 3, and you're already dead. Love it. I don't know what your deal is in that case, but I guess we'll just start wailing on you with my greatsword. 1, 2, 3, screw you. We don't actually have any lightning spells yet, which is a little bit unfortunate, so I guess we'll use... Yeah, I'm going to use Analyze on you. Analyze! 300 hit points and is weak to black holes. And Cyrus is a bit on the dead side. Right, okay. We'll just wail on you with... I guess we'll try... I'll try Trade Winds. It's not too weak. And that does 87. It's not bad, to be honest. And you throw everything you've got into a great big, cross strike, single foe. So you must be down to about 100. You've got barely 100 left at this point. That's not nothing, though. Damn. That's not nothing at all. And now we can basically just start wailing on you. So 60, and yeah, there you go, down.
I grow strong.
Does that mean... I needed to revive Cyrus if I wanted him to get any XP from the fight. That makes sense, yes. And he doesn't auto-revive afterwards, so we'll just Olive of Life you. That's all absolutely... Yeah, he's not got enough health, that's the thing. For a level 8, he's got really low hit points, which feels weird to me. But I'll see if I've got any spare shields by any chance. I think I've already given him... Yeah, I've already given him something I had spare. So, we'll just keep on moving on towards what's-her-face. Claire.
Pyro says evasive maneuvers doesn't reduce the amount of random encounters to a point of non-existence, just so that you don't get jumped every minute.
I'm happy being jumped because I need bloody Cyrus to level up. Oh, Claire, it's a new town. You know what that means? A bunch of elders to beat up. Right. So we're going to scrutinise him. 90% chance of success. Okay. So let's scrutinise him. And I assume I succeeded there. Years ago, he and his daughter had a fight, after which she eloped with her husband-to-be. Now she's returned, he is unsure of how to face her. Nonetheless, he is happy to see his grandson's face! Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-bum. Secret item. Right, now we've scrutinised him and judged his life. We find if he's got anything good to buy. He doesn't. So now, as a result of that, we've beat the shit out of him. Oh, he's so weak. He's so weak. A battle fair and square. To arms. You really should treat your elders with some respect. Never!
Let us fight with honor.
Never.
I hope he's a witch.
No, he's not. He's not. Oh, he's so flimsy. Oh, no. Oh, no. And now he'll never get the chance to meet his grandson again. Death. Oh, he's dead now.
The thrill of the fight.
Gets me job points. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Teabag the corpse. Teabag the corpse.
What do you get you job points? It's not like you ever bloody used them.
Yeah, but I need them sooner or later. Probably. Good. Excellent. Ooh, we've got a person here. Oh, excellent. Right, you might have some stuff on you. An old coin or Peacebringer's garb. I could give that to Old Brick. Give him the peace...
The Peacebringer garb of irony.
Actually, it would be pretty good for him. It would actually get his max hit points up. I need to save up for that. I actually need to save up that. We can scrutinise this shopkeeper. Let's scrutinise him. A merchant who journeyed from the south to get his hands on the Frostlands, pristine snow water, rumoured to grant the drinker eternal youth. The water demands a high price among the aristocracy. Source of the rumour, however, is none other than the clever merchant himself. Very good.
Hey.
And... okay, that means we can now, and having learnt that, scrutinised him and seen... Oh no, I don't want to beat him up because I might want to buy something off him. Actually, I might want to sell some stuff to actually afford that. At a modest price, it's not great. Sell the old buckler, sell the old robe. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of money, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to earn some money by going around and... probably doing... Oh, we've probably got some backstory to do with you in a second. I'll get to you. Any chance anyone wants to... Oh, hang on. Is that a pub? Oh, does anyone want to fight in the pub? Yes, people want to fight in the pub. Good. So, healing grapes. Sprightly earring, that's fine. Give him a scrutinise. And let's see now. Soldier who brought down a frost wolf. Alright, so there we go. The battle was won with the help of the hunter and his dire wolf. The duo are still louder to this day. Right, now I can beat the shit out of him and his dire wolf. Beat the shit out of him and his dire wolf. I love a good fight. Oh, prepare yourself for a beating. He wanted to do this. He unfortunately forgot to bring his dire wolf with him. So that's unfortunate. Also, he's weak to swords. And oh, I think I'm about to humiliate this guy in front of all of his friends. That's a shame. Murder! Murder! Murder is always justified when you're Ulbrich! Yay! Job points, job points, job points. Claire doesn't approve of this. Teabag the corpse, teabag the corpse,
Oh my
and
god,
move.
stop saying that is awful!
Ah, good. We just need to find some more people. We need to find stronger people to murder. That's the thing. The people in this town are too flimsy. We need to find better people to murder. But this is what you want. As Ulbrich, you want to, like, you need to get into town and then straight away, like, murder all the people. It's important because it's free XP for him. It's important, Claire. It's important. Oh, 60% chance of scrutinising. Alright, I'm not going to scrutinise you in that case. I'm just going to... no, I don't need to buy that off you. Right, I'm thinking this is a witch. Oh, this is a knight. Ah, you see. You must be either brave or stupid to challenge a knight. Ah, you see. This person wants to fight. This woman is up for a fight. Okay.
I really hope she beats your ass.
Okay, she's a little bit stronger than me. I just need to find her weakness. Aha! It's spears. That's absolutely fine. Oh, okay, she's got a few strong abilities, mind. Few strong abilities. Okay, I'm just going to go for a basic attack for now. Then I'm going to heal up. Then I'm just going to wail on her like crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a healing break. There we go, just so I'm safe. And then she goes in for a normal attack. And, oh, goes in for a big cross chop. That's fine. So now I can absolutely... Actually, you know what? I'm going to be ready for this. I'm going to go for a bide. And then I'm going to go for a big spear attack, and then I'm going to go for a massive sword attack. So now this is going to be a 1-2 there. So now go, and then break. There we go. And now she's going to be broken, so I'm going to go over to swords and go for my massive attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she's not quite dead, but we've done a lot of damage to her. I feel like this is a good thing right here. Now I'm just going to basically wail on her with cross strike. Which is going to work. And 121, she dies. Boom! I've defeated her, but she wanted to fight Claire, and I've leveled up from that. I have leveled up. There we go. A fine fight that was off my thanks to Teabag the corpse, and on we go. There. You see, everything's fine, Claire. Everything's under control. Let's see if we can scrutinise some more people. And 50%, oh, I don't want my reputation to suffer. Let's just see if she's got anything good on her. An inspiring plum. Alright, in that case, we'll just beat her up. Yay! Beat her up. Beat her up. Beat up the cleric. Beat up the cleric. She's up for a duel too. These people are seriously up for this duel, which is great.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Storm says, John needs more money, does he? It's a damn shame that one of his party members can't collect money from enemies or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing she can do. Forgotten about that. Yeah, that is kind of useful. Murder clerics for their money. Everyone knows the church has lots of money.
The thrill of the fight.
There we go. See, I got 20 gold for murdering that cleric. This apparently doesn't make my reputation go down in town at all. Like, falsely scrutinising people does. But, like, you know, the rest of it, no, not at all. Is you actually good, by the way? No, you're nothing. You've probably got nothing on you at all. You're right, I should use the collect ability more often to get money.
Pyro wants you to fight the person in front of the house.
The person in front of the house? Okay. I'm going to drop a save now, because someone pointed them out specifically. That means they're tough.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're going to win.
Jessica says Ulbrich should just move to this town. Everybody is cool with dueling. It's
I can't. They're too strong. You must be level 15 or higher. So for whatever reason, I can't. Mm-hmm. I'm not allowed to, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. So in which case, I suppose we just go and have a little chat with what's her face and jump into your backstory, the mage. Hello there. So, Liana, wait, said Ophelia to no one in particular. I'll perform the kindling in your stead. Right, would you like to give us a bit of backstory to yourself?
She's volunteering as tribute, John.
Pretty much. In her home of flames grace, the great cathedral towers above. Oh, it is in the background, it's very pretty. Within its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service to the flame. She's been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling, a holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years.
You have to climb to the top of the cathedral. There's a swimming pool there.
Quite possibly. On the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophelia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She needs brave allies on the path she's chosen. Unfortunately, these were the only 3 available. Yes, I would actually like to bring her along, and I'd like to hear the beginning of her tale, because I don't know what her special ability is, so I would need to know what that is. And apparently she lives in the cathedral.
May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day. And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
Oh, she's so saccharine, I hate her already. Unless they were doing it sarcastically, in which case that'd be fine.
How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now. Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was. Liana? You needn't worry about me. I was born to make the pilgrimage. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down. You really are incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it. What? As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you. And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone. Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophelia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it. A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you. Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
Oh, and there we go. We're now in control of Ophelia here, who lives inside the cathedral, which may or may not be evil. We don't know yet. Probably, though.
There are red carpets everywhere, which look a bit evil.
It looks like it could be evil.
Yeah.
In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts, and they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. Okay. And so the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Aelfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Aelfric called the Astral Four down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, and sealed him away in the afterworld. Right, I'm guessing that's going to be important. Like, we have to stop Galdera at some point going forward. Gotcha. Divine flame to chase away the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Ostera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people. Yeah, that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be important to like all of the characters sooner or later. I feel like Galdera's not staying bound because bound gods never just stay bound.
There you are,
They're always getting unbound.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path.
Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
It is as if the two of you have become women grown in but the blink of an eye. How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
Come on, Feely. We're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it. Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for. Of course. You're right, Liana. And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Liana.
I know your duties at the Cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
Oh my. When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
Yes, all I do is keep the Dark God bound. Flipping Liana. Nothing major. I'm sorry, I'll just take my eye off the Dark God for a bit and go and dust a bookshelf. Oh no, the Dark God escaped and now we're all condemned to a millennium of suffering. Well, I hope you're happy because the bookshelf's pretty dust-free.
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophelia. So it would seem. Now, tell me, Liana, are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
But of course, Father. I am ready.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands. This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step foot into the wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Yes, many a servant of the Church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned. But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. I will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
Okay, well, he's dead.
Father?
No one coughs in literature unless they're dying of it. No, oh, he's so screwed.
No one coughs and doesn't die. No woman vomits and then isn't pregnant. It's just a thing.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. What if you vomit because you're ill? Oh no, or drunk.
Oh, but men can do that, but women can't do that.
Ah,
if women get
interesting.
sick in any kind of literature or media, they are preggers. Mm-hmm. That's just how it goes.
Father, no, it's fine. This is just a bit of ketchup on my handkerchief. I'm definitely not dying of consumption.
you all right, Your Excellency?
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my ears announcing their advance.
Oh, he's so dead. He dead tomorrow.
You mustn't sound so gloomy, Your Excellency. There is still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus. Ophelia is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here.
Goodbye, Archbishop. Hope you had a nice life.
Know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
We will take care of everything, Your Excellency. I'll see Father back to his chambers. Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here.
And I'm guessing that's whatever her special ability is.
Well then.
What is?
What, however she prepares for the thing.
Oh, I see, I see.
That's going to be her special thing, and we learn what it is and how to do it. Except there's a child here.
Can we beat it up?
No, we don't have Olbert yet. We can find him later and beat the shit out of him. And what's the matter, small person? And his mother has gone missing. And I don't know, why would you come and cry in the middle of a church? Go away. Go away, small child. I'm busy. Busy setting up the service to keep the dark god safe. So find your own bloody mother. And yes, I probably... Oh, unless I've got some form of special finding ability.
Yeah.
Maybe I've got... Oh, maybe I've got a special find things with the
there
Sacred
you go.
Flame ability. Oh. So I should be preparing for the service, but no, I'm going to help this poor boy for using my special ability, whatever the hell that is precisely. So I'm guessing it's one of these people. Here we go. So she can guide townspeople. They will follow her wherever she goes. So, okay. So literally I can make people move from where they're standing. So, guide. Okay, guide this individual. Let the flame guide your path. And now, aha. So now you're a temporary person. And now I need to go and find his mother. Although I'll go and actually have a chat to the people who are, like, around first. And hello. Holy Blue Flower of Alfred protects us, leads us through the darkness. Yep, and heretics... Black Flame of Evil. Right, I'm guessing we're going to be running into that in our first dungeon. We'll be running into some of those Black Flame heretics. Now we've got Chekhov's Black Flame on the wall. And, yep, people love this cathedral. Let's just head in this direction and go and find the mother. I'll be back in a minute to go and take care of the rest of it, alright? We just need to find you. Can we lead you as well? Ooh, hang on, who... Uh-oh, I've just accidentally led this person. This person has... Ah! I can recruit temporary party members. I'm bringing this person with me. Oh, no, I can only guide one person at a time. Alright, fine. I guess I won't bring this person with me. Great. Even though apparently they're quite useful as they've got, like, you know, a sword and whatever. Right, so I can actually have temporary companions. That's kind of cool. Did you ask me if I was here for the service? I work here. You know you must. Boo. Boo, I say. Right, now. Have I found your mother by any chance? Because if so, that was from She was just outside. You're cocky useless. Dear, oh dear. You did not need me to do that.
Shout out to Moon Guardian in the chat who says, oh no, now John can drag people into the back alleys where Olbert can beat them up.
Oh shit, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea right there. Yes. Oh dear. Yes, stupid small child wandering off and causing trouble. Dear, oh dear. He wasn't brave or good, he was an idiot. Send him on his way. I've got to prepare for the service. Go, naff off.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare for the service because, like... Wait, what?
Truly?
Oh, she's being emotional because the Archbishop considers his daughter as much as his biological daughter. He said that so many times. Philly's a bit on the slow side. Come on, Philly. Come on. Let's get the boy home. Goodbye. I don't want a hug. I don't hug. I'm not a hugging type. Go. Shoot. Go away. That's right. Damn straight. Naff off. Need to go and prepare.
You sure you're not emotional because, like, in 10 minutes your dad is gonna die and then your sister is gonna have to stay to be the new hot 20-year-old lady archbishop, and then you're gonna have to go on the kindling on your own.
Oh, you see, I've done such a bad job. Everyone's left church. I was supposed to be preparing for a service. Now there's no service because everyone's naffed off. Who's this? Oh, Dark Flame Heretic! Dark Flame Heretic! You're totally a Dark Flame Heretic!
Of course.
Just like...
What do you want, Dark Flame Heretic? Would you know where I might find His Excellency the Archbishop? Oh, maybe it's not consumption. Maybe he's going to die to this guy. Oh, who's looking for him? Lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with the Leonial Consortium. Oh, Black Flame Heretic. Black Flame Heretic. Black Flame Heretic.
A transaction of sorts.
Oh.
Also, he just went, hoo-hoo! So, I don't trust him. I don't trust him in the slightest. He made a very odd noise. He spoke highly of his two... Oh, it's the bloody two daughters again. Am I just going to be easily swung round because he just mentioned the two daughters? And yes, here we go. It is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey. Right, okay, maybe he's not evil. Maybe I'm just going to get my gear from him when it's time for me to go and do the thing instead. So maybe he's not evil. Maybe. Maybe he is.
No.
Oh, no, he's dead of consumption.
He's so
Consumption.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, he's collapsed of consumption.
But how could...
I will come at once. I'll get back to you later, Black Flame Worshipper. Please don't tinker with the important flame in the back of the church room I'm about to leave alone because it's what keeps the dark god from escaping from his hellscape. Goodbye! Hopefully he doesn't do anything about that. Yes, don't spare a moment's thought for you. Don't put out the flame. If I come back and that flame's black, I'm going to be so pissed off at you.
Just go already instead of talking.
No, don't leave the flame that keeps Galdara secure beneath the earth by itself. Always have someone guarding it. At least put up a guardrail. At the bare minimum, put up a rope so people know they're not supposed to interfere with it.
Your Excellency.
Bloody hell. Right, so he's dead of consumption. No one's watching the sacred flame.
Ophelia, please.
And yep, she's very dead. Everyone's dead.
Forgive me, Liana, but His Excellency...
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
I want to get Albrecht to join His Excellency right now. I want Albrecht to come and beat the shit out of this old guy right now. That would lighten up the mood.
Of course. Forgive me.
Anna?
Yes, Father?
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is good to hear.
Father? Father?
I would love it so much if we got back from like the first dungeon. He's like just backing on his face. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I was just dehydrated, but I've had a drink of water. I feel much better now. The doctor's cheered me up. I'm ready to go. Everything's back. That would be such a wonderful subversion of the stupid trope. But
Worry not, Sister Liana. He is only resting.
He's not only resting. He's resting as much as that parrot is.
Sister Liana, are you not well?
Oh no, she's got consumption too! Don't cough, Liana! Don't you dare fucking cough!
I'm fine.
She hasn't coughed or vomited. She's not dying or pregnant. She's okay.
Yeah, but there were dots.
That's true.
I think I just need some fresh air.
Oh no, maybe she has got consumption! Maybe she's a Black Flame Heretic. Maybe she's got consumption. Maybe she's a Black Flame Heretic who's pregnant with Galdera's baby. and she's had consumption.
I know she is trying to act strong before the others.
Yeah, or maybe she's just sad because her dad's gonna die.
I worry for
Yeah,
her.
super dad. Super dad. Right, I'm guessing we're about to run into those guys now. Yeah, there we are. So, make for the hill overlooking the cathedral. Can we... Okay, I need to go and get Ulbrich right now. We need to go and get... Oh, sadly, I can't guide him anywhere. That's a bit of a shame. Right, make for the hill. But if need be, yeah, if I can, guide someone who's actually, like, you know, good. I'm just going to guide this cleric with me, so I've actually got someone who can actually, you know, potentially help me out here. So I only have one person with me. So you can do an ice storm. If I could find someone who can do a firestorm, that'd be better. Let's just check in. You have prayer. I think that sounds like the sort of thing I've got, so I don't really need that. How about you, person who's actually leading the service?
Good day.
And yeah, I know about the black flame of evil. Sadly, I can't guide you. You're too good, unfortunately. So, alright, I'll bring the ice storm person with me for now, I guess. So yeah, we need to go and find where my sister's run off to. Which is over here somewhere. Oh, unless you're better. You only potentially any better. Restore health. No, I think I'm a white mage, so I don't think I actually need any of that business.
Yeah, I think you can restore health.
I'm pretty sure, I'm gotta assume that's my ability. I am a bit of a white magey sort, so I'd be surprised if I could... Oh, hang on. What about these people who, because we're now back in time, aren't dead yet? You were a knight, and... Oh, no, you're too strong. You're too strong, unfortunately. You were pretty good at actually resisting, but I can't bring you along, because I'm not good enough at my job to do it yet. And... Yep, here we are. Now I'm going to yell, Liana! And then, like, the idiots are going to show up, I'm assuming. So she's up top there. And now I'm guessing, yeah, this is when my friends ran into me. So now I can travel around with the guy on sabbatical, the tourist on it. No! No, never mind. Not yet.
Liana, how are you feeling? Ophelia? Liana, what am I to do, Ophelia? Father, my father is... Liana, thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst. But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong. And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey. But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
Don't despair, Liana. We are together in this. We will find a way.
Ophelia.
Oh, we got a flashback in a flashback. It's been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. Yes, it has. Still has. There we are. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing. No one to care for me. We're actually going properly back in time?
Now then.
Yes, we are. From today, we are your family. This is Liana, my daughter, your new sister. And apparently I was very quiet at first. My name's Liana. You can call me Anna if you'd like. I'm going to call you Philly, even though, you know, if I was called Ophelia, I'd be really pissed off if someone called me Philly. Ophelia's a way better name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh.
And I'm afraid Ophelia has gone through something very sad, which you're going to go for in about 15 years. So together in the name of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes.
Yes, Father, I'll be the best sister ever. She doesn't seem desperately convinced, to be honest. My first days in the Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and spoke to nobody. And then there's that little Liana. Coming to sing Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Liana, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Billy, don't you want to go outside?
They're basically, this is basically
Yeah,
frozen.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
actually
yeah,
basically
yeah.
frozen. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I know. There's someplace I just have to take you. What? just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there. Here we are. What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too. Hmm? It's beautiful. Isn't it though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me? Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not. I'm not crying. Good to hear it. We're going to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Liana. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then...
After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Liana brought me out from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so now Liana's just heading back to her dad's side.
Yes.
But something more, there's more tragedy to go yet, because something makes Philly just randomly yell, Liana, I'll go in your place in the town centre. So we're not done with the tragedy yet. There's more tragedy to pile on the tragedy yet. We've got a great big pile of tragedy going on. It's going to be great.
I mean, the tragedy is kind of like 5 minutes ago, Liana is like, you're my real sister, and everybody is like, he talks about his 2 daughters, and then as soon as he's a bit ill, Liana is like, my father, my father, my father, like, they're not bloody sisters.
Yeah.
Liana's a bit of a bint.
Aww. I think everyone's just distracted. There's too many tragedies simultaneously. It's very difficult.
Yeah, there you go. She's just like, she's the real kid, so, you know, she has to stay. That makes no sense.
Yep, and if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. If only there was some band of wandering psychopaths passing through town who'd be willing to adopt me instantaneously. And, of course, straying into church. Without the church's blessing, I get a stern lecture, that's for sure. No, more than a stern lecture, right, possibly worse. Possibly excommunication or whatever. So recall the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. Right, so we'll be doing that momentarily. Just need to join up with... There we go. And so I must gather the ember that I might perform the kindling. Oh, she's just doing it without the church's permission. Right. And I must go alone, but would you 3 like to come along too? I feel like this slightly undermines her. I must do this alone, without anyone knowing. But you 3 randoms I just ran into and told my sad story to, you may come with me.
Yeah, and we're doing my thing, but like only after we've done Tressa's thing and Ulbrich's thing and found that book for what's his face, the professor. Like, yeah. Damn straight.
Well, I think we have to do her thing, like the next step of her thing now. I think them's the rules. Before we go though, we should definitely get her kitted out with, if we can, just a tiny bit better armor or whatever. Because we got the armor right here. Then we'll do that first, the first dungeon. Then we'll probably call it a part at the end of the stream
and shout out to Winchester, who gave us 800 Hungarian forns. Says, hashtag duel the Dark God. Actually, no, hashtag buy the Dark God. With either Ulbrich or Tressa, I suppose.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go for
wait,
a
what's the
quartz
first thing? What's the first bit of her thing that we've got to do?
Huh? Go and find the sacred ember from which all the flames are lit.
Oh, okay. Isn't that gonna take a while?
No, it's just like in a cave. The ember's just a cave.
Oh,
then
she's just
then
gonna
just to
steal
go then just to go around to all the different churches and
It's
like.
in an easy to find cave.
Well, there's going to be like a massive, great big monster at the end of it,
Yeah, yeah,
which we'll have to fight together as a team of 4. So it won't be like that easy. So yeah, there'll definitely be problems with it. It will definitely be a little bit on the difficult side, and yeah, we can just buy a cheap little circlet right here for her as well. Let's just put that on you for bigger increase in your element. Actually, element attack will go down slightly, but it will make you a lot more defensible, which is going to be important given you're level 1 right now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she's going to be super. Like, this is a squishy team because Tressa's not that squishy, but Cyrus is squishy, Ophelia's squishy. This is a bit of a difficult start. Like, if you decide to actually start playing as, say, Oldbrick, and then you swing north and you pick up Tressa, then Cyrus, then Ophelia, you've got a squishy team with you. You're at that point, you'll probably feel like you're babysitting a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to Armaldo who gave us $20 and says, just wait until you get Harnett. Then you'll have 2 ways to murder random people.
I think that's the huntress lady who potentially got her nipples out. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because people were pointing out, obviously, you can have all 8 members. You can have all 8 people at once. They can't just be active all at once. So you can have all 8 in the party.
Let's do this.
But then 4 of them have to, like, hang out in the pub.
Whilst
you're active with the other one.
Officially, okay, cool. That makes sense. Right, so we know what all the weaknesses are now, and actually she's going to be a little bit useful because, at the bare minimum, we can use her abilities to actually, let's figure out what she can do. She's got a basic attack, summon a companion you're guiding. I should go and actually get her someone to follow, potentially, in that case, because she doesn't have anyone right now. Or cleric skills, Holy Light, light-based damage. Okay, so we've seen that before. Heal wounds, restore HP to all allies. Fine, so I should go and get her a friend to bring into battle. So she doesn't hit very hard, but just because she has a staff, she can actually do breaks. So that's at least somewhat useful, I suppose. And yeah, he can't do much at all, to be honest, but I guess we'll just get a level slash on all of them and just start wearing them down. Do a bit of damage at the bare minimum. Right, we know what we're doing here then. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, shout out to Yasera, who gave us $5 and says, thank you for still cheering me up. I found myself a new job as a localization expert in Seattle, and I'm a lot happier now.
Oh, good.
Little smiley face. So, congratulations indeed. And people in the chat are pointing out that I think it's Harnett, the hedgehog lady, that we were talking about, is Bae.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently she is Bae.
And everybody is gay for the Sonic lady. So there you go.
The what?
With each
the Sonic lady,
I grow strong.
Sonic lady?
Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who's the Sonic lady?
Well, apparently Harnett the Hedgehog lady.
Oh.
They said
Harnett.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, apparently they're calling her I think they're calling her the Hedgehog lady because she's got boobs out.
Yes. Okay, I see. I see where you're going with that. I need to get back to town to pick up a companion for What's-Her-Face, because she summons people into battle to help her. So I need to find someone who she can summon into battle to help out. So...
I tried to tell him your jokes, guys, but he wasn't following.
Mm-hmm.
Dear oh dear.
Fine, here we go. Guide you. Who are you precisely? Wisdom of the Church. That does not sound useful. I need to find something a bit more useful. I need to find somebody who can actually, like, hit. Steel defenses, that'll do. So yeah, a bit of a defensive buff will be quite useful. So yeah, I do actually have 5. She brings an extra person into battle with her. So she basically counts for 2. So that's quite useful.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though the people she's guiding who are like townsfolk have like, limited abilities, but still.
But as she levels up, she should be able to guide people with higher levels. That
yeah,
have more
presumably
abilities,
so,
right?
yes. Or just better abilities.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're learning more and more and more about all of these individuals. 2, she's got so little health, by the way. Bloody hell. Just go attack the squirrel at the back. See what that does. Doesn't do much, but you've got yourself. See if any of them are weak to trade Tempest, trade the wind magic. And nope, none of them are. They're probably all going to be weak to fire. Ophelia cannot stand up too much. You need to, summon your cleric in. Go on. So the cleric is now in play. Yay! And that, yeah, provides an immediate buff of defense and offense up for 9 by the looks of it. So we're just going to go for a great big firestorm. And firestorm! Boom! Oh, that was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Ophelia's already a bit on the wounded side. Right, so just finish off you. Boom, boom. Right.
Eat a grape, Ophelia.
Yeah, Ophelia needs to eat grape. Actually, no, she doesn't, because she literally just leveled up to level 4 in one go. Because these are high-level enemies, so, you know, it gets...
Yeah.
Because it's exponential. She gets a free heal every time she finishes leveling up. So she's okay for the time being. By the time we even get to the cave, she'll have a lot more health and staying power, which will be very useful indeed. And, yeah, some more ice wolves. But we know what we're doing now. We're learning more and more about them. So this is not an issue for the time being. Claire, all yours.
Yeah, we've got a message from SD, who gave us $5. And oh, this is a bit sad. They say, spare a thought for my mum, please, as she was just diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very sorry. And I mean, this is one of those occasions where, thankfully, the community is so good.
Yes.
You know? And so it's always kind of hard to see. And shout out also to Amber, who gave us $5 and says Ophelia is like ... And Liana is like, do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
Pretty much, yes.
It's exactly that.
Okay, Cyrus's new firestorm is pretty devastating, by the way.
Yeah.
He can just basically clear the fields. I'm glad I went for that, given we're in the ice territory right now. That was a good pick. And I'm guessing we're supposed to be going down, so... Okay, in which case I want to go up, because we're supposed to be going down. So in which case, what's at top? Because I need... Oh no, it's just a sad hill again. This is just a hill where Ophelia and Liana can come and be sad in a minute.
Step right
So, good old
But also it's got baddies on it.
Everyone loves a sad hill.
Well then.
So you can... I don't even think we need to summon. I think we can... yeah, just do some light magic. See how well that works. That's only a single person. How powerful is that? 87, not bad. 87 for a level 4 is not too terrible. That's surprisingly competent, actually. That's not bad at all. Yes.
Oh, people are talking about video games characters who are bae in the chat.
So obviously Tali, yeah.
Yeah, well that's the point. I
will cut you down.
Solar says that he killed Tali in his latest playthrough.
Why? Why would you do that?
Inferno to scorch the land.
Cocking hell, that firestorm is devastating.
A passing grade.
Yeah, and also please remember to collect money, because you were complaining that stuff was too expensive before.
That's true. If I run into enemies who don't seem too bad and I'm in control, I should use collect a little bit. Especially as Tressa, just because she, the wind magic doesn't seem to be the most powerful. So sometimes you can end up in a bit of a scenario where, oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Are the guards going to refuse to let me into the cave foraging? Because I'm not really supposed to be here. This is supposed to be Liana. So, hello. Guys, hang on before we actually speak to them. Open chest. Grab Herb of Clarity. Hi there, guys. I'm sending you this well. I feel compelled to speak. This is a place of true danger. Please be sure you are prepared before entering. Okay, they're going to let me in, apparently, but I'm going to do some healing grapes, if need be. Actually, everyone's just about okay, but just for safety, I'll put Cyrus up. And I might just actually have an inspiring plum on Cyrus, so he's got enough. Yeah, and old brick, so everyone's fine. Just so everyone's got enough SP. Apparently, they've got no problem with me going in, even though, like, it's not my job to go in. It's supposed to be, like, hers. Like, they're just in on the plan. For whatever reason.
It's the job of the daughter of the Archbishop, and you're the daughter of the Archbishop, so I think that makes sense.
I guess. And yeah, more healing grapes. So just throwing healing grapes to problem isn't the worst thing in the world.
Bree wants you to know that you can only summon Ophelia's slave person a certain amount of time until they go away.
Makes sense.
So be careful.
And Ophelia does actually have the ability to have a new ability. So light-based damage to all foes, large amount of hit points to allies, grant a single ally the ability to reflect an elemental attack. Revive all incapacitated allies. That's pretty damn nice. I might go for a big... Yeah, I might go for a big area of effect. I might go for revive next time. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, cool. And actually, ooh, no, we need to do a little bit of fighting just to actually get up to level. So I won't turn on the less things ability, whatever it is. Still no axes, by the way. You were. Oh, did you have? I can't remember the ones where bats we've run into before were weak to bows or not. Whether I'm just imagining that. No, I was right. So ice bats are also vulnerable to bows. And they might have also been vulnerable to spears, actually. So you may as well just go for. Yeah, try spear. Yeah, I thought the bats were vulnerable to spears. Sometimes similar enemies don't technically count. Ah, do you like have a leech life or something? I think you did. Right, okay. So cleric skills are luminescence, and it seems to be pretty cheap actually, only a 9. So just use light magic. And none of them are actually affected by that. But they're all going to be affected by bloody firestorm! Clears the cocking field, that does.
Sorry, headphone people.
Right, and now we just finish off the stupid bat with loads of arrows. Right, that firestorm's great. And Cyrus has leveled up, so he's got his SP back. Great. That's good stuff right there. That firestorm is catastrophic. I'm so glad I went for that. Alright, that was me being perception +1 right there, realising, hey, I'm in an ice area right now. I should prioritise getting the fire magic up as fast as possible. Yeah! Yeah, damn straight. And now we know all of the weaknesses of those wolves. Very, very good indeed. Which, tragically, Tressa, you're completely cocking useless. So in which case, I've only got a 5% chance of robbing that wolf.
Maybe because he's a wolf and he doesn't keep a lot of money on him?
That does strike me as feasible, yes. Instead, I guess we'll just start wearing them down a bit. So that's
with some wind, that thing that wolves don't like.
Yes, well, they're ice wolves. They definitely don't like being on fire!
Yeah, I don't think any wolves like being on fire. Sorry, headphone users, by the way.
Fucking hell, Cyrus is, he's quite the glass cannon. Woohoo! Yeah, that'll do. That'll do the job right there. That'll do it. That's pretty good. Right, you see, the Ember's not getting in the way. I don't think we need the Sacred Ember. I think we just need Cyrus. We just need to take Cyrus to these churches and just tell him to blow the shit out of them.
No, John, it's magic fire. Obviously, it can't just be fire.
Where do you think his magic comes from? He doesn't just have a biological ability to produce fire. It's magic.
Yeah, but, like, it's a specific magic religion fire.
I don't think those are different.
I mean, yeah, they have, like, a certain, like, you know, a certain religious significance, a certain symbolic significance. You don't
refreshing jam.
You don't let the Olympic flame go down and then turn it on with a lighter.
Actually, they have done that on many occasions when it's accidentally gone out or been sabotaged in some way.
Well, fine, when it
that's repeatedly happened.
When it accidentally goes down, what we're saying is that, like, when you turn it on for the ceremony, for the thing, it has to be a specific flame.
What to do?
Well, it wasn't the original one. In many cases, it isn't.
Got more than you bargained
Yeah, I know,
for.
but the question is the symbolism of it.
Yes.
Like, clearly, it means something that every 20 years they do a stupid pilgrimage and they go around and turn on a fire every 20 years. Like, it's clearly an arbitrary number.
True enough. True enough. And do I need... I'm just going to take 2 more olives of life, just in case Ophelia... Because the team is a bit on the squishy side. This is not the most hardcore team. So just in case, I'm going to drop... Yes?
Pyro said the fire for this religion specifically that was created by the god is blue. So it's not the same as magic fire that's like yellow fire.
Restores SP. Yeah, let's just get everyone's SP up. Everyone's health looks pretty good so far. Yeah, we're fine to carry on. Right, up to whatever monster is guarding the flame. So somebody's going to be guarding the flame. Because you don't have a mini dungeon without... Oh, of thee who dost tread in these halls, I ask, art thou fit to lighten the flames and show the path toward humanity? Yes, great Deku Tree, I am. I'm 100% am, alright? Show yourself, you big mustachioid tree bastards. And is it a big ghost? Is it Aelfric? the ghost of Aelfric. I'm the guardian of the first flame. Right, if thou would call me a flame bearer, thou would prove thyself worth. Okay, just we have to prove our worth. That old chestnut. Hello! I'm guessing you're vulnerable to fire and also annoyingly daggers, which I don't have any of. Tressa's up first, because obviously, why wouldn't she be? Okay.
Rob him!
We need to rob him. 5% chance of success.
Great.
Not gonna work well.
Doing great, Tressa, doing great.
I'm just gonna try trade winsing him, just to see if he's weak to wind magic. And yes, he is. We do have a weakness there. Okay, so that's a good thing to know immediately. And he went for Tressa, but Tressa dodged. Obviously, swords would be great if you were to be weak to swords. So go for a big sword strike. He's weak to swords too.
Nice.
This should actually be pretty easy in that case, because I can spam sword attacks all day. And I'm going to assume he is weak to Fireball, but I'm going to go over and analyze so I know roughly how much health we're dealing with here. And we're talking about 8,000 and weak to staffs.
Whew.
Actually, this is going to be easy. Look, we can just spam trade winds, staff attacks, and sword attacks. If he does anything too dangerous, we can just break him over and over and over again. So I'm just going to summon the cleric, because the cleric's going to do Ice Storm, because apparently he's weak to ice.
And not flame.
That's surprising, isn't it?
I mean, I guess he is the god of the guardian of the flame, so he can't be weak to flame, because that's like literally his job.
Alright, well, let's break this guy before he gets another attack in, and that means everyone just gets a free, basically, wailing time on him. So, in which case, everything you've got onto trade winds, please, and 500 attack in a single go. Sweet. You can basically just wail on him, but actually it's better you don't, because I'd rather save up Ophelia's, like, her boost, so that when he wakes up again, we can get him back down as fast as possible. That's the thing. So, lights are going to work, but I'm just going to basically just go for a basic luminescence. So yeah, that's 118, which is fine, if not spectacular. The cleric uses steel defenses, because I don't control her directly. You can't really do anything, but again, I'm just going to save up your abilities in terms of your attacking abilities. You're weak to ice, so could just go for an ice wind. I mean, while you're a bit weak. 154, not great, not terrible. What I'm really interested in is, I want to actually just, I'll get another trade winds in. This one's not boosted, so it won't be as strong yet, only 171, but Ulbrich. And Ulbrich's really not getting a turn for a while. Okay, fine, whatever. Right, you can just basically get... just get a basic attack in, to be honest. It's 25. He doesn't hit very hard. But here's the big one. Ulbrich with sword. Charge it up, and now... Yeah, that's about 250 in a go. You get another go, then he's back on his feet. So, in which case, does anyone need any healing? I think we're probably okay, but I may as well just use her to keep everyone alive and well, because he's about to wake up and do something. But here's the thing. And we got an Ice Storm off the Cleric. I've just been saving up everyone's abilities so that we can basically get him back down in no time at all. So you can't really do anything, to be honest. You can just trade wins. But that's fine. That'll do at least a bit of damage. He's weak to that. But we can use, like, battering him with just normal attacks to get him down in a hurry. Because both of the staff users are now going to be available before he wakes up again. Now he's broken. So now I'm just going to keep the boost on Cyrus ready to break him as soon as he wakes up again. So Cleric has retreated for the time being. That's fine. But now we can basically just start... I'll give him at least a little bit of an ice wind. I mean, he's got some spare points already, so give him the ice. That's 300. That's not bad at all. And Ulbrich started to get up here. Ophelia will just save your stuff. Yeah, you just gave a little bit of damage, so I'm actually just going to use another heal wounds, because that is pretty easy. So just get them back up to health, and... Okay, Ophelia complements the team pretty nicely. I mean... Yeah, this is working. This is working. I mean, as much as I love Tressa, if anything, she's probably the one looking at being retired when I pick up another heavy hitter like the Hedgehog Lady.
Yeah.
Because it would be nice to have two heavy hitters, a big magic user, and then a healer. I feel like that'd be like an optimal team.
Seems like
I love Tressa as a person, but I feel like she doesn't feel like she's contributing much at the minute. Which is a bit unfortunate.
Even with that guy who's weak to her particular type of magic.
Precisely. So just keep hitting over and over and over again. And now, yeah, here we go. So, Yeah, you know what? I'll go for an abide, actually. I'm just going to take this opportunity to just basically heal up and save up. We'll go for a massive strike. Ulbricht can get involved, but what I'll probably do is... You're weak right now. We could get one hit in, or I could go into abide. Yeah, you know what? I'll go for an abide, actually. I'm just going to take this opportunity to just basically heal up and save up. We'll go for a massive strike against him next time. And now, while he's weak... Tressa, you've not really got anything you can do, so you may as well just go for a maxed out trade wind. Well, not quite maxed, but 500 damage. It's not nothing. I mean, she's hitting pretty hard with that. She comes back and does something. Does 75 damage. And the Sacred Flame... Oh, the Sacred Flame is gathering in strength. He's charging up to do something. In which case, trade wins again. How are you doing on SP? She might need to rest at some point to get the SP back. But here's the thing. This is what we've been waiting for. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's already almost broken. And now just one more big attack. May as well just do a great big cross strike. You've got the SP for it. So now just hit him with that. And yeah, there we go. That's him broken. With 250, so the Sacred Flame has now been weakened, and now we can just heal up again. Though honestly, we barely even need to. You may as well just hit, just hit Holy Light. Just hit him with a Holy Light. 165, it's not bad. I think this one's under control. This one feels much more manageable than the last one. This one feels, we've got a good team for it, I think. This happens to just be a well set up team for this business. Screw it, summon someone, bring the Cleric back onto the field. We may as well have an extra person, because the Cleric does, have Steel Defenses, Ice Storm, a few other bits and pieces.
So people would like you to try steal from that guy again now that he's closer to being dead.
It goes up as he's weaker. So it's 45%, so I'll weaken him a bit more yet. And I might just, next time I actually get Cyrus up, potentially I might just have a little look, see how much health he's got left. But here's the big one. Ulbricht's ready for a big attack right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Oh, that's nice. That was like 600 damage right there, which is good. Yeah, I'm just going to actually get an Analyze in on him right now. So he's down to 4,000, so he's about half off.
Yeah, and the chat says that you can't get rid of Tressa because you started with her, so you have to finish her story before you can leave her in the pub.
Interesting. Okay, well, we need to move over into Quarry Crest for Cyrus's story anyway, so that's not really the worst thing in the world. Okay, well that makes sense. Right, so he's back up again. She can get in another trade wins, but after that I think she needs to that, and then we need to turn from... my healer gets to turn next anyway, so you just, hit him with a big cross strike, because that should do some good damage. We are definitely doing a good job against him. And Cyrus, you can basically start just battering him. He's almost ready to go. And Ophelia, congratulations. You can now actually break him by hitting him with a staff, which is ridiculous, but there we go. Right, so now everything's as it should be. I'm going to give you a chance to rest, because you need the SP. So rest is worth, loads of SP. So now you're ready for more trade wins. You can do a heal wounds for the entire party, which gets everyone back to where they should be. Everyone's pretty much at full health at this point, which is just lovely. Steel defenses. Everyone's attack and defense is crazy up right now. Cleric has decided to retreat from battle. And you've got yourself, well, you know what? Go for it. 110, 111. Nice. Very, very good indeed. So, oh no, that's not attack and defense. That's physical defense and elemental defense, because it's shield with a staff, shield with a fist. I see. So basically, he's going to really struggle to actually, hit us, which is kind of works for me actually. And I'll just go for a basic on you. Yeah, 154. Claire, over to you while we start working on him, because I feel like we're under control at this point.
We're all caught up, but people in the chat are talking about Tressa and what you can do with her. So we've got J4N1 says you should get secondary job to make Tressa a thief, and then she will be the best, most awesome character that you can have.
Interesting.
Just reminding you to try and steal from it again when it's closer to dying.
Yeah. We will keep an eye on it ready for when that happens.
Oscar says at the moment Tressa is doing the most damage right now, I'm pretty sure. Not including over its Mega Sword attacks.
That's true enough.
That's just because the wind weakness thing.
Yeah, speaking of which, maxed out trade wins! 700 damage. Can't deny, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good right there. And Ulbricht get in there with a boosted cross strike. And that's 757. I think that was just higher. Just higher. Only just, though. Only flipping just. You honestly may as well get the cleric back on the field, because the cleric's actually more useful than you are. To be honest, the cleric's actually pretty good.
And that's why we got the cleric.
Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate when your team member's main ability is getting someone more useful to come and help. That's sad in its own way. Right, analyse him. What are we down to? 1,700. So he's down to about, yeah, he's... Oh!
My turn now.
He just sent out friends. Is he allowed to do that?
Yes.
I feel like that's cheating. Right, in which case, you, luminescent all foes. And, right, well, they're all weak to that. Good, they're weak to light magic. That's useful to know. Steel defenses. My defenses are crazy good right now. Right, Tressa, massive trade tempest, please. Let's see if we can just get these idiots off the field. And is weakening this guy slowly. Right, next up, we need to have... you know what, I might go for... Ooh, you are out of SP, so you need to actually heal that up at some point. You could have... How long until he gets to go? Okay, you've got yourself not much, to be honest. Just go for, yeah, him. Just start weakening him down a bit. And now I think we know what it's time for, don't we? It's time for massive upgraded Firestorm! Oh, they're weak to Firestorm. Yeah, that's good.
And remember to collect some of his money now.
Collect some of his money now. Good point. Merchant skills. Collect. 92% chance of success. Steal. I collected 2 grand. Wow.
That's why they were telling you to do it the entire time.
Well, I had to wait until I had a good chance of succeeding. Right, okay. We need warrior skills. Do I want to incite? Do I want to go for him? He's actually getting a bit close to doing an attack on me. Right, yeah, just keep... Actually, I'm going to try these guys. Are they weak to that? No, they're not weak to that. I need... Actually, Cyrus has got to go soon. So, this is good, because Cyrus, you can actually have yourself... Oh, you can't do a firestorm anymore, but you can do a fireball. That will break all of these guys. And... Boom. They're all broken. Right, let's start hitting them with everything we've got at this point. In particular, Ophelia, you're getting close to... Could go for a big luminescence. You've got nothing left. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually, they're weak to that. And boom! Right, they're not dead yet, but that's a nice hit right there. Steel defenses. My defenses are +9/+9, down to +8/+8. You, it's time for you to start breaking this guy. 1, 2. There we go, down to 2. And Ice Storm! Nice, well done. One of them's breaking. Fine, so they're nearly gone already. Clerics retreated from the battle, and you have... do you have any ability left whatsoever? Yeah, you've got one more fireball in you. See if you can take those guys out. And they're both gone. Fine, his friends are now dead. That's good. And you can break this guy. So now, 1, 2, 3. He's got to be nearly dead. And you, time for collect. He's empty-handed. Okay, so you can only do it once, because you literally, once you've got the money, he doesn't have any more. Fine, that makes sense, I guess. Well, he's weak right now. Throw everything we've got at him. Just basically, I think he's pretty much almost dead. So, actually, the team's a bit on the weak side. So, get a heal wounds in. She's got plenty of SP, which is nice. She's basically Fina from Skies of Arcadia, which I'm fine with, therefore. Even in personality, actually. They're very similar. You may as well just go for... Yeah, your bow's pretty good. Just basically get some light taps in at this point. You keep hitting him with the sword, and there he goes. That was a pretty manageable fight, actually.
That was cool.
This team was quite set up for that. Literally everyone gets a level up out of it. Boom. We get an inspiring plum basket. So fucking wholesome.
Inspiriting plum basket.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. My mistake.
This is...
And this first flame of Elfric. Okay, so we now get to take some of that. Though, admittedly, I have possibly committed heresy by, you know, coming and grabbing it. Because it wasn't actually my job, and I didn't bother asking Liana about this. I've been judged worthy to baron the sacred flame. I feel like Liana and, you know, my dad are not going to be thrilled out about this. Because this is probably heresy. Like, you know, religions treat... rituals quite significant. You don't just mess with them. because you feel like it. Still, I've got a special ember in a lantern, so that's nice. A lanthorn, technically. And yeah, I've kind of stolen Liana's entire purpose in, you know...
life.
Yeah, pretty much. Which I feel like she's going to be pissed off about. And he's probably dead too. He's dead. Dead from consumption.
Oh.
He's sleeping still. Seems to rest more easy. Oh, it'd be so hilarious if he just had a cold and was fine and we ruined her life for nothing. That'd be the most tragic of all. Yes. Yes, there we go. Where have you been, Ophelia? Everyone was worried about you. Yeah. My daughters, it turns out I just had a cold and I'm fine. So we better do the ritual as it should be done. I sure hope no one's committed heresy while I've been asleep.
You're excellent.
My apologies.
Forgive me, my girls, for making you worry so. I think it might actually be that. Do not look me with such eyes. I will be well again before... Oh no, cough, cough, he is dying. My way would be sadder, but actually I think he is actually going to die of consumption anyway.
Yes.
I'll be well again before long. Now is not the time for such worries. Dearest Liana, here goes.
Your Excellency.
I must speak with you. Oh,
yes.
What is it, Ophelia? Right. Yeah, I don't know why no one's noticed I'm carrying the sacred lantern, but no one's seen it yet. She simply cannot bear it. Yeah, so I've kind of ruined everything.
What?
That's Elfric's lanthorn. Ophelia, you...
Ophelia.
Oh. Uh-oh. You're aware it is a grave sin for one to enter the Cave of Origin without the church's permission. Well, the guys on the door just let me in. They just let me in. They were like, hey, are you ready? Well, in you go then. They didn't even try and stop me.
Ophelia...
Oh, Liana's not thrilled. Liana, leave us now. I'd speak with Ophelia alone. Oh.
No.
Oh, Liana's going to be
Yes.
pissed about this. Liana's going to be very pissed.
I understand.
Yeah, she's got to go outside. Out you go, Liana. We need to discuss important church business that only impacts, important people. So you're not really invited. Even you're now the completely
At
pointless
least it
one.
would seem you came through your ill-advised journey in one piece.
I did, Your Excellency.
And I can assume you set out with no preparation to speak of. For all your quiet dignity.
No, I went to the shop and bought a nice hat.
I
did, it
am
was useful.
sorry, Your Excellency.
Oh, Ophelia. I only hope that this kindness of yours will not be your ruin.
Your Excellency?
You journeyed to the Cave of Origin so that Liana might stay here with me, did you not? I will inform the Pontiff that there has been a change in plans, and that you will perform the kindling in Liana's stead. Speak with your sister, and learn what she has these many months. Your instruction will be abbreviated, but I know you are up to the task.
Your Excellency.
Your kindness brings warmth and light to all around you, Ophelia. Just as does the sacred flame.
Your Excellency,
Ophelia, when I first took you in, I had a dream.
A dream, Your Excellency?
A dream of you, bearing the flame into the world. Looking back now, I realize it was an omen of what was to come. Liana is a fine daughter, my pride and joy. She has served as a daughter of the Church far better than I had any right to expect. But I know that it has not come easily to her. She has given up much of her true self to be who she must be for the Church. I have not yet told Liana, but I fear that I am not much longer for this world.
But Your Excellency, the healer said...
I trust that I know my body better than any other.
Your Excellency...
Oh, Ophelia. I am so proud of you and Liana both. Promise me that you will love one another forever.
Your Excellency, Father, please, please don't leave us.
Thank you, Ophelia.
And with that, I should be off. Do take care.
Take care yourself. I think Father was looking a little better today, don't you?
Apparently we're just skipping the training. That just happened in a montage off screen.
We nearly had to tie him to his bed. He so wished to be here too.
It's good to know he's acting more like himself again. Whatever for, Liana?
When I first heard that you would go on the pilgrimage in my stead, to tell you the truth... Ophelia, I owe you an apology. Truth, I was relieved. The thought that I could stay here with Father instead of worrying about the kindling? I knew you would be putting yourself in great danger, and yet I was so happy. Can you forgive me, Ophelia?
Oh, please. I am the one who should apologize. I have no right to be here and, well, here I am.
I know that you only wanted to help me. And knowing that you will perform the rite in my stead makes me happier than anything.
Thank you, Liana. And so my journey begins. To Saintsbridge, Goldshore, and finally back to Flamesgrace. Light the flames in each town. Perform the kindling as our forebears have. I'll be gone for a while, but if ever you or Father need me, pray send for me at once.
Thank you, Ophelia. Really do take care of yourself, okay?
Let us see how Saintsbridge and the Riverlands treats me. Till we meet again, dear sister. May the sacred flame light your path.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
I feel cheated. People said there was going to be tragedy here. This is barely any tragedy at all. Old guy May comes close to dying but isn't dead yet. The sisters haven't fallen out and hated each other. Liana hasn't decided to despise you and curse your name and cast you out because you stole her life purpose. This has all been rather heartwarming and reaffirming. I feel cheated. Cheated of my arbitrary tragedy. Claire's got nothing. Claire's got nothing there. Alright, cool.
I mean, I do think that the exposition in those... I mean, maybe it's just because I don't get to have this score and the nice voice acting. You extraordinary dickhead!
Sorry, it's very Benny Hill when there's 5 of them. It's slightly too many.
I can't hear it! I'm just talking about how sad it is that I can't hear the music and the dialogue. Because it makes the exposition extremely boring. But please keep going! You rude bastard.
Absolutely.
Anyway, shout out to Winchester who gave us 400 Hungarian forints and says, have Tressa buy the flame from Ophelia and then sell it.
Damn straight. It's a good point. It's a very good point. I wonder if I could go. I probably can't go and fight the Archbishop with old Greg. It's probably not allowed.
And shout out to Reform Ned, who gave us $2 and says, I took my wife's phone to send for a super chat. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
That's okay with your wife.
But yeah, we can start seeing how this is starting to shape up at this point, which is, I could in theory go and try and run straight over to where Old Brick Chapter 2 is, but the game says, hey, be level 27 for that, and it kind of means it. And, like, going over to Hedgehog is probably a bit risky because that's a recommended level 12, which 2 of my characters are, but some of them are a bit below. So the safer bet will probably be going down over... Actually, she's level 12 as well, so yeah, it's kind of an open choice between Boobs and Hedgehog. Right now, it's either Boobs or Hedgehog.
Wait, I thought Boobs was Hedgehog.
Yeah, but this is overt Boobs because she's a stripper.
Okay.
And then there's Hedgehog, who I just call Hedgehog because I'm not sure whether her nipples are on show in her character screen or not. It's kind of unclear. It's either that or she's wearing something tight and it's a cold day.
Oh, I see.
She's either topless or her nipples are kind of showing up anyway. So, you know, we can we can decide where we want to be next. But yeah, you need to be about level 23 plus for the level 2, for the chapter 2s. Or level 12s for recruiting the rest of the characters.
So, are we going to do that in a future live stream?
We might. But it's past 8 o'clock, so we should wrap it up there, because I did say we'd try to keep this to about 3 hours. So Claire's been working very hard today, so we should wrap things up.
It's past 8 o'clock. It's like 45 minutes past 8 o'clock.
It is. That's past 8 o'clock.
Yes,
10 o'clock is also past 8 o'clock. And sometimes I probably try and pull that bullshit on you as well.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. So, yes, there we go. So I'm going to get the music back. You can have the music as well. Lovely. But yes, we might have Outer Wilds next week. I don't know. Keep an eye on my Twitter, because there's a good chance I'll be doing a stream over on Up Is Not Jumps over on Twitch for Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter. That's probably on Wednesday at 5 PM. So keep an eye out for Twitch for that, and obviously I'll repost that whenever it kind of shows up as a VOD as well. So yeah, we might well see more of this. I don't know. It's charming and I do enjoy it. And I also like how much like the tonal variety of it. Like Tressa's story is very light and fluffy, and it's a happy little just a little pirate adventure jaunt. And Old Bricks is a very self-serious traditional tale of redemption and grumbly man beard story. And then then you've got Cyrus, which is kind of it's almost like a young adult romantic novel in tone, in kind of in some of its own stupid ways. And then you kind of up to her, which is a very kind of it's much more of a sad, tragic story.
Well, hers is a lot more like a YA novel, I think, than Cyrus is.
True, sure enough.
Cyrus is like a literary novel about a professor in his mid-40s who is bored with his wife and having an affair with his student.
Multiple students. And they get jealous of each other because of how much they're in love with their professor.
Oh, now he ruins my computer.
I just gently tapped her laptop.
You didn't gently tell me you brought your elbow down
lightly tapped it. Your computer's barely worth anything. It's fine. Here, have a £10 note, go and buy a new one.
Folks, this is a computer that I had to buy to do these live streams because...
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, this is a computer I had to buy to handle these live streams because my Chromebook, I have a desktop PC and then a £200 Chromebook, right? A small internet typing machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a laptop and doesn't handle several windows. So in order to do these live streams, I bought myself with my own money this computer that I'm using for work, right?
You just use it for work.
I mostly use it for work, John.
We've discussed this. There are rules about what the company can and can't spend money on legally.
I mostly use this for work, and it's the most expensive laptop I've ever bought. Don't break my laptop, alright?
I'm batting it with my hand right now.
I'm gonna leave.
Batting it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You better run. We're gonna run.
I think I could use your computer for this. It's so shit. And also crusty and disgusting. And you use it a lot more than mine.
We're gonna wrap things up there. Claire's leaving in multiple capacities simultaneously right now. We need to go and feed Tabby and have get the videos ready for tomorrow.
Alright, tell them about tonight's video.
Ooh, tonight in about like a little over an hour, you've got a really long video. I've been playing a frequently requested game that I found out a good opportunity to cover because it just made the jump over to Switch, and that is the well beloved Slay the Spire, which Claire can attest to the addiction of. Because Claire was planning to like have a nice early night and get a good night's sleep last night. Do you want to tell the viewers at home what time you were playing Slay the Spire till on the Switch, Claire?
2:11 a.m.
So 10 past 2 in the morning. So
I should point out that John, knowing
good
the
game.
problem is that I didn't have a little clock next to me when I was playing, which was a grave error. But the problem is, you see, that John was playing Nuclear Winter with a little clock next to him.
That's true.
And very carefully didn't bloody tell me what time it was because he wanted to keep playing Nuclear Winter.
I wasn't aware it was my job to tell you what time it was.
No, I would have just thought that it was like a nice, thoughtful thing to do when, like, you know that someone is trying to go to bed early because they're trying to get up early to put in an extra long day of work for you.
Which you get paid for. That's your job.
I know it's my job, and I got up early anyway and did the long day anyway. I'm just saying, you gave me so much shit, even though you were purposefully letting me do it.
Slay the Spire coming up in about an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Something happening next week on Saturday. I don't bloody know. Something will be happening. And I think just thanks to everyone for hanging around. Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you very much to the patrons. Thank you very, very much to all the super chat donators as well, of course. Oh, Claire.
And thank you very much to Alana, who gave us £2 and says, you are all amazing and I love you all. But also this was about, 2 minutes ago. So presumably since then she's heard this story and revised her opinion to John is a troll and I only love Claire.
That's fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose. We'll leave you off there, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the main channel a little bit later for tonight's video. And yeah, obviously the usual is coming up on Sunday, the usual double bill, Fallout 2, and Total War 3 Kingdoms. Good episodes of Total War 3 Kingdoms coming up. That series gets nuts. So hopefully you're enjoying that as well. See you there for all of that. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire.
It's been Penny Trudon. This has been Octopath Traveler. Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.